You got to go knock on greatness door like Devin the Dream Haney did. Just got through seeing Devin the Dream Haney, the best fighter in the world, put in work, and you know he came to watch us. What you see with Devin is a real professional, someone that goes in there and he executes a complete game plan, and when he handicaps a fighter, he sticks to it.
Tell me again why y'all like this fight. Tell me again. Tell me again why this is the fight that I'm hearing. Tank is coming back. This is the one he's going to fight when he comes back. Tell me again. Tell me again. Why this is the fight. This is the one y'all cool with. I seen you teach. This is the one. Y'all good with this? This is the one y'all looking for. This is the one that y'all want right here. This is it. It's by fan demand. What fan you talk about? What fan base y'all talk about? Where did you get fan demand from? What's up, Dante? Thank you, my brother. He's a salute, my brother BF. Salute to you, King. Where did you get fan demand from? Where'd y'all get this from? Where y'all get this from? Where did y'all get that the fans are demanding this? I see y'all in the building. My beautiful queen mother. I see you, beautiful queen. Salute to all the kings and queens in the building. I see y'all. Where y'all get this fan demand from? Who demanded it? Where'd you get that poll from that the fans demand, the Mexican fans demand this? Where y'all get this from? Romello, salute. Cool breeze in the building. What's up with you, homie? My brother Mark Wonderlick, Raul, salute. Corner girl, what's up with you, queen? Dante, what's up with you, king? What's up, Adrian, Big Freddie? OG Marcus G. McCall. Dez in the building. Queen Pink, ATL in the building. Mike, Kevin Dunbar. Where are we getting this from? Dills Pulley, what's up with y'all? Makai, what's up with you? Light Eyes, Chris, what up, Chris? St. Lou, Perfection. Where are we getting this from, y'all? What's up, Get It? Where is anybody saying that this is the thing? Where is this? Mr. Moss, what up, though?
What up, King? What's up, big dog?
I'm chilling, my brother. What's the deal? Well, I'm trying to understand, where's anybody getting this from? How are you guys wanting this fight?
I don't want this fight. This is pathetic, and boxing should be ashamed. I don't want Pitbull and Tank to fight again. I'm not intrigued by that fight. Why is Tank taking that fight? I thought this sport is about being great, testing your greatness, moving up in weight, fighting the best. Pitbull's not the best at his weight class. Like, you're going backwards and you're not going forwards. Shakur up in weight, he got it done. Devin Haney up in weight, got it done. Boots up in weight. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, boxing. Like, flex your authority, bro. Like, who allowed this to go on? Promoters, managers. What is y'all doing, bro? Tank, I'm embarrassed, bro. You walk around as if you're the second coming of Mayweather. It's money. You don't fight for legacy. It's a paycheck. So, I mean, this is a clown show, bro. Are you kidding me? Tank and fucking Pitbull too? What? Come on, bro. I'm embarrassed, BF, about this shit, bro. I'm a boxing fan saying this, man. And guess what? I think Tank has all the skills in the world to test his greatness, right? Now, are there some fights where I think it's a 50-50 fight and he could lose? Sure. But isn't that what this sport is about? Imano versus Imano, one-on-one, me from across you in that scored circle, testing what I do best, and you choose to fight Pitbull Cruz again? Make it make sense, bro. So
I can't.
Fans, don't buy it, don't watch it. This should be a fight that we boycott, and those who do pay for it or watch it, then shame on you, and you get what you deserve, bro. This is why boxing is going in the direction it goes in at certain points. Is because of fights like this. This is pathetic, bro.
He's the fight, from what I'm hearing, is he's coming back to fight Pitbull Cruz sometime this summertime, and it's going to be at 135. That is where he's fighting at. So please tell me, why are you going to 135 to fight Pitbull Cruz and not going to 135 to fight this man right here? Why not this man?
Can I throw another name too? Why not fight Foster? Why not fight a guy who has a long jab, who is skillful? I mean, listen, I like Abdullah. It's an interesting fight. I think he's more of a better fight than Pitbull, of course. You know, do I think Tank can beat Abdullah? Yeah, probably so. He probably lands something. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's an opinion. But you're right, BF. Why not fight the young stud coming up? Why not fight this guy right here? He's up and coming. He's a fellow black fighter. Like, give him a shot to make some money and go see and go test your greatness first. A young kid who is energetic, got skills to pay the bills, get in, get out. He going to bang a little bit. Why not do that? And then you're fighting at 135, Tank?
Yes.
You're not going to go up to 140 and test your greatness, bro? Wow.
Well, I see you, Bookie Allen. I'm bringing you on. I see you. I see you, Terrell. The problem that I have is not that he's fighting Pitbull Cruz. They're talking about, it's the rematch. My problem is that he's not going to rematch this nigga right here. That's my problem. That's my issue. If you're gonna come back, then this is my issue. What if you're fighting? This is my issue. Why are you not fighting this guy? And I understand he's about to fight Zepeda, and I'm gonna do a video which is diabolical for me, but whatever. I'll do the video on that. Y'all will see that. My issue is more of not, like I said, not that he's fighting Pitbull. It is that he's not fighting this guy. That's my issue. This guy. You beat Pitbull with one hand. Salute my brother E. White, always showing me love. Thank you, my brother Dante. Thank you, Des. He say, is this fight at 40 or 35? 35. So he about to weight drain Pitbull. Basically, yes. But then my issue is, why not this guy? Why not Lamont Earch? See, these are the guys that he should be fighting. Him or him. It should be these two guys. Where are we getting Pitbull Cruz from is fucking diabolical to me. Or why the hell we are even, I don't understand where Pitbull Cruz is at in this conversation at all. At all, bro. I have no idea what I have no idea why you would go for Pitbull Cruz. No clue. And if you want to cater to a Mexican fan base, no problem. There is a guy there who suffices that.
Oh, yeah.
There is a Mexican champion at 135. There's a champion right there, bro. Raymond Mortala is there, bro. So where is the Pitbull Cruz coming from? Where is this? Where is this? Why is this the thing? This is blowing my mind, y'all. It literally blowing my mind. I cannot believe that this is a thing, and people are actually pushing it. They're pushing it. When I heard it, I said, nah. And then I heard people start telling me about, he's been out of the ring and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but you was going to fight Jake Paul. Well,
there was
no tune-up to heavyweight. You wasn't going to tune up to heavyweight. You was going up there to fight Jake Paul. There was no tune-up. So now you need to tune up with the dude you already beat with one hand, and you need to tune up with this guy for what? You tuning up for what, bro? What are we tuning up for?
Sad, bro.
Dude said,
But you know what I'm
go ahead, preach.
you know what I'm most disappointed about is that this dude coming back doing the same thing he was doing before. This ain't shocking me with the way he moving. He's doing the same thing before, and only those lawyer ones gonna stay with him. But the boxing, man, this is ridiculous, bro. He coming back doing the same thing he been doing, cherry picking bums to fight.
I mean, this literally
You don't
it
think you can beat
literally
Lamar Roach?
it makes no sense to me. Why not this guy? Why not this guy? Why not him?
He's too much good of a fighter for him to fight. He needs somebody. I don't see what he's scared of him for. I don't see why they don't make him mandatory. Schofield.
I don't. Floyd Schofield is about, what's up, Nick? Floyd Schofield is about to fight some dude for the WBA title. Because Tank is champion in recess. So do you know the second he gets in the ring with Pitbull Cruz, he is no longer champion in recess. He is no longer nothing. He has no belt now. The second he gets in the ring with anybody not named the winner of Floyd Schofield and that whatever Lucas Batty dude that he's about to fight, whoever wins that, if he comes back and gets in the ring with anybody else, he's no longer the champion. Y'all remember that's what happened to Devin at 140. Y'all know that, right? When Devin was champion in recess. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Because Williams Cepeda about to fight Lamar Roach for the WBC strap.
The WBC strap, which is crazy as hell.
The belt Shakur had.
Yes, which is crazy as hell to me. That's crazy as hell to me. I'm not going
what's the name called out?
But it's crazy as hell.
Oh man.
I'm going to speak on that. Not today though. I got a video for that because that is so disrespectful to me. It's unbelievable. But I'll speak on it. How
the hell William Cepeda getting the second title shot? He just fucking lost.
I don't even want to go there. I'm not even going to go there, dog. I'm not even going to go there. Like I said, I got the video for it. So I'm gonna do the video. Ruben says, here comes Ruben. Like always, y'all on Gervonta for no reason. I tell you, this is what I say to Ruben. He's a meat rider. There's no one on Gervonta for no reason. No one. This is who this man is looking to fight. This is what they are saying he is fighting. This guy right here. Pitbull Cruz in a rematch. Not only that, Pitbull Cruz's team is coming out here saying that, this is what it is, and this is a fight we're looking for. This is the fight that makes sense. And Pitbull Cruz's team is saying this. But of course, Tank Maniacs will run wild through the comments. They run wild through my comments on my videos. Like the one that I just did where I said, why isn't Ryan Garcia suing Scooter? They're all in those comments. Oh, what about what Scooter said? And Scooter said this, and Scooter said these things, and let's talk about what Scooter said those things. Andrew, what up? You're on mute, Andrew. Bro, dog, you really think you're going to get away with that on my page, bro? Is that what you really think? You're not. You're not. You think somebody's stupid, bro? No one's dumb. That is what you call an epic fail.
These niggas.
That's what you call an epic fail. So I want everybody to understand these UK people and these black coons, what they do is, right, they'll get a picture. I'm hip to what y'all do. So they'll take a picture, right? And they'll put the picture up and they'll make it like some type of whatever, right? And then they'll put the picture up and the picture will be up. And soon as you put them on the live, they'll flip over to something else. Him, I know what he's hip to because his name is Andrew, but then his other name is Jack. When you have something like that, you already know what it is. You already know. So sorry, man. You tried. Epic fail. Epic fail. Plus, I seen when I took and put him in the background, I'd seen what his camera flipped to. Don't worry, I won't even say it. Epic fail, buddy. You tried. Epic fail. Try again. Anyways, back to what I'm doing here. I'm waiting for someone to tell me how this is a good fight.
It's not, bro.
I'm not going to tell you that because it's not.
bro.
What's up, Dave?
Like, this shit.
I'm listening.
This shit's. I don't know, bro.
Look,
this shit's starting to get annoying. As a Tank fan, this shit's starting to be real gay. Like, because why the fuck aren't you fighting Lamont Roach? Like, why isn't that your first fight back? This like that's your most controversial fight. And that shit's stupid as fuck to me, bro. Like, and you gonna fight Pitbull Cruz and you literally beat him with a broken hand. Like, who? I don't know, bro. This shit's stupid. And then it's at 135, so Pitbull fight at 140. That shit. So now he gonna be at a weight disadvantage. Now you gonna get even more shit talked on you because you're not going up to 140 to fight Pitbull, or you're not taking the challenge. Like, you just accepting it how it been. Like, I don't know. That shit's stupid as fuck to me, man. Like, what the fuck?
But Terrell,
Someone please tell me how this fight is a money fight.
Lamont Roach is a bigger fight. Abdullah Mason is a bigger fight. If you're gonna stay at 135, O'Shaquie Foster is a bigger fight at 130. Like, if you're gonna do that, bro, go to 130 and go take a bigger challenge. Like, what the fuck are you doing fighting fucking Pitbull? He fights at 140 now. And if I'm not mistaken, he was even talking about going to 147. So he thinking about going up. Why the fuck would you bring him down to 135 and think people gonna give you credit for that fight? And we seen you at 135 against him, and some people consider it a close fight at 135, and you even had one hand. So now you're gonna come back thinking that shit's stupid to me, man. Like, go fight Lamont Roach. He's one of the hottest names at 140 right now. Go fight Lamont Roach. Even though
he's not even at 40.
Jamal like 130, wherever he is, like
he's
you know what I'm saying? Like, go fight him. Go fight Abdullah Mason. Like, it's you can go fight anybody, bro. I would rather fight Josh Padley right now than fucking goddamn Pitbull Cruz. Like, that shit's stupid, bro.
Y'all can give a nigga named Luscious. Y'all can give Luscious 86,000 seconds because the link is pinned. You can give a nigga named Luscious 86K. The link is pinned, cornball. You can click the link. This dude named Luscious is food. Y'all can punch away. He's food.
But Tank beat Rolly. That's the thing that niggas like. That don't even make sense what you wrote, because Tank beat Rolly too. He knocked his ass out. So what the fuck are we talking about? He beat Pitbull and beat Rolly, and Pitbull beat Rolly. So that justify him fighting Pitbull again? That shit's stupid as fuck, bro. Like, niggas.
He went against his word too, brother. He went against his word because he said after that Pitbull fight, they asked him would there be a rematch. He said, "No, I ain't fighting him again, no more." Even when Calvin tried to get him to fight him, remember a couple years ago, Calvin was trying to get him to fight Pitbull again, and he turned it down again. But now he coming back. Calvin must have threw that back in his face.
Yeah, and then Pitbull probably taking pennies to fight him. Pitbull don't care how much. These other niggas want their money. So Tank probably getting a crazy goddamn percentage against, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's probably the only reason he's taking that. But what does that do for you? What does that do for anybody? Like, besides get you richer. That don't do nothing for the boxing community. That do nothing to justify your legacy. That do, like, as a Tank fan, that's some bullshit. Like, that's like,
hey Terrell, bro. Hey Terrell, as a Tank fan, bro, and it's all respect here, but why is this the icing on the cake, bro? Like, we've been saying Tank operates like this. So why did this finally get you to this point where you call this shit out? But Tank
I've been
didn't do
calling
what
this
he
shit
did.
out though. I don't know about these other niggas, but I've been on that nigga ass. Like I've been not agreeing with the shit he doing. Like
Because
I'm
what
not
you
one of these
said
take.
was, because Terrell, what you said was, you said, quote, this is what you said 5 minutes ago. This is starting to get annoying, which means that you wasn't annoyed before.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's
I'm just
starting to
asking,
get
bro.
like when I say annoying, like to continue to talk about the same
Gotcha. I
shit.
got you,
Like
big
you
dog.
know what I'm
I
saying?
got
Like
you.
I've
Yeah, I
been
do,
to the point. Like I did not want him to fight Lamont Roach. You know what I'm saying? Like
for
I've been
sure.
to that point where there's other niggas out here that he could have fought. So I don't agree with this at all. Like no shape or form. Would people consider a big fight? Yeah, just because it's a rematch versus somebody he had a close fight to. But if you really look at it, who he fighting and what he fighting for, that shit don't make sense. It's just
Well, not
there's
just
no
that too, Terrell,
justification
but
there.
he's fighting this dude supposedly at 135, at least go to
Yes.
140 where he's comfortable, right? More than at 135. So not only is he rematching Pitbull, but he's going to be making Pitbull at a disadvantage, dropping more weight
Yeah,
for him.
that's what I'm.
And so
It is
it's
not.
just
That's what I'm
right. You know
saying.
what I'm
If
saying?
he's
Yeah.
gonna do that, go to
At least do
130 and fight
140.
O'Shaquie Foster. Like,
Oh, bro.
if he would have came back and did that, I would have been like, okay, cool. Now niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you going down in weight. You going to take O'Shaquie Foster is good competition at 130. Okay, cool. Like, I can see that, but bring in anybody down to 135 that's not there when you got
Hey,
Abdullah
Terrell,
Mason there, when
if
you
he
got
fought Santa Cruz, bro. Hey, Terrell, if he fought a lower weight Santa Cruz, Tank Davis, and got that job done, bro, then Tank fans can't say that, or oh, he's picking on, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, like you just said, go fight Foster. Foster can
Well,
make
yeah.
5 pounds
well,
and get that work.
listen, to Tank's credit, not trying to go at him for everything. Pitbull agreed to it. So it wasn't like Pitbull was like, no, I ain't doing it. You forcing me to do it. Nah, Pitbull is with him fighting him at 35. He's
Yeah,
with
but
it.
see, Pitbull
Well,
Pitbull
Pitbull,
just looking at the money though, because he probably getting. I
He's
don't
not
know. You know what I'm
making he's
saying?
not making like that.
But that's what I'm saying though. He Pitbull doesn't make like that in most of his fights. So if he fighting Tank Davis, he's looking at it like it's a big name. It's going he could looking at some kind of money in that fight. And Tank probably taking fucking 85%. You know what I'm saying? Like 90% of the fucking
Yeah,
bag. Like,
yeah.
you know, like and Pitbull okay with that shit, where is nobody else gonna take that kind of lick, and he know he can go in there and beat people. Beat Pitbull confidently. He know he can do that where he don't feel like he can go beat Lamont Roach or these other guys, and that's why he not stepping up to the plate. And I just feel like that's bullshit. Like these niggas out here, like, and these niggas been calling your names for years, and you want to go in here and fight a fucking Pitbull Cruz, like Shakur
Well,
Stevenson
listen,
out here at 140, bro. Go fight Shakur. Like, I don't understand it's your
that's
first
true.
fight back, but I think that's bullshit. Like, they all professional, nigga. Go get it done. Like, this what you get paid millions of dollars to do, to perform at the highest level. Go get it done. No
Well,
more excuses. Like,
I would be cool. Like I don't like it, but I would feel better if he fought him at 140 because Pitbull is the WBC interim champion. So if you fought him at 140, then you would be the WBC interim champion if you beat him, which means you would be the mandatory to Dalton Smith. Everybody's trying to fight Dalton Smith. Everybody wants to go over to the UK to fight Dalton Smith. Well, hell, Tank, you could fight Pitbull, and then you
right.
could go to the UK and fight Dalton Smith, right? So there is
Hey,
silver linings in it. I still don't like it though.
no disrespect to what you said, but I'm sick of that nigga having interim belt. When the fuck is he gonna have a real belt? Like, the nigga
I
been
mean,
boxing for
I'm with that
35
too.
years. When the fuck is he gonna
That's
have
a
a
good
real
point,
belt?
bro.
When the fuck is he gonna
That's
get
a
in there
great
and fight
point,
for a
bro.
real belt?
That's a great
Like,
point, bro. And BF, I know you just said he can go up to 140, fight Pitbull, get the interim belt, but test your greatness, bro. Go to 140 and fight Don Smith right now. Go do that. You feel
He
me?
could.
Hey, listen, don't skip no steps. Go
He
right to the
could.
big guy. Come
He
on,
don't
man.
need to wait.
You don't need to wait. Exactly. You don't need to
I
wait.
mean, if you want to keep it a stack, he is the hold up a second. I'm about to show y'all something. What's up, Dave?
Yo, what's up?
Salute
Salute
to
to
my
the
brother.
panel.
I'm about to show y'all something. Then I want you guys. Hey, Dave, I need your take on this. I'm about to show y'all something. Where is it at? Where'd I put it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis, as we speak right now, can come back and fight this guy right here. No problem. Because he is the WBA champion in recess, and he can use his WBA champion status and move up and fight Gary Antoine at 140 right now. Somebody talk to me.
Yeah, it's a good
Why
fight.
you saying all this though, Doc? Because you know Tank ain't gonna challenge himself like that, bro. He got his money plan. I don't see why people expecting him to do something different. I mean, I did, but
he could
the
surprise
dude
us,
ain't
though.
gonna change.
He could
The dude
surprise us.
that
He could come back and fight Gary Antoine Russell. It's right here. He's the WBA. He is the WBA champion in recess. So he could move up and fight Gary Antoine right away. It's a DMV thing, right? This is a huge fight. This is huge. Tank versus Gary Antoine is gigantic, bro. It doesn't make any sense, like Mr. Mas said, for him to come up to 35, but that's the word. Is he coming back to 35 to fight Pitbull? But to me, it makes no sense to fight Pitbull at 35. What are you gaining? You're not gaining anything. And I hear people saying it's a money fight. How is this a money fight? Where are you getting it's a money fight from? Because he's Mexican? Where does that, if that's the case, why doesn't everybody he fought Mexican? Why isn't that? Why isn't every fighter he fought Mexican? Why isn't he making his biggest bag just fight Mexicans in, if that's the case? There's a lot of them.
Well,
You can't tell me it's
he
money.
was though, bro, until we got on him.
Yes,
he
but
was fighting nothing
but he wasn't making money.
He ain't gonna make no money on this fight.
Exactly.
Okay, but y'all not listening to me. I'm talking about the people that said this is a money fight.
You thinking with common sense though, BL.
No. I'm not talking about I'm talking about the people in the comments are saying it's a money fight. What I am saying is, if it's a money fight, what are we basing it on that it's a money fight? You're saying he's on fought Mexicans. I'm saying to you guys, I've showed you guys this man's purses. I've showed y'all. So it's not money fights. It's not. He made more guaranteed to fight Lamont Roach. And he did make more guaranteed to fight Lamont Roach. He had $13 million, bro. I'm trying to figure out where it's not a money fight. So if it's not a money fight, if you're trying to say it's I don't know what you guys are. I really don't know what. If we're talking about money fights, there is names that are money fights. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, even a Ryan Garcia rematch. You could go to 47 rematch. Those are money fights. I'm listening.
Hey, I want to give out my opinion on this, bro.
I'm listening.
Listen, bro. As a boxing fan, bro, we don't want Tank to fight Pitbull Cruz like that, bro. We want him to fight somebody else, a big name. Or in fact, I want him to rematch Lamont Roach immediately. But me, as a Tank fan, I just want to see the nigga in the ring at this point, bro. It's been over a year. This is the longest time this nigga hasn't fought. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't fought for the longest time, bro. It's been a year. You know what I'm saying? If he's fighting Pitbull Cruz, bro, this is not the worst fight I've ever seen him fighting, bro. It's going to be an exciting fight for me as a fan. But it's not the fight that I want. So I am okay with the fight, especially if it's a 140, like you said. But it's not the fight that I truly want, that I would actually pick and say, I want him to fight Pitbull Cruz. No. But if this is the fight we're getting, bro, this nigga better not retire anytime soon then. He better fight somebody else the second time this year, because this nigga hasn't been active for a year. And this nigga usually more active than this. So, bro, at this point, just get that nigga Tank in the ring, bro. This nigga might fight in June. I don't know when he's gonna fight Pitbull Cruz. I don't know when they fighting, bro. But these are still rumors. It's not confirmed yet.
It's supposed to be around the May-June time frame.
I got something to say real quick about this. So I think this Pitbull Tank fight is probably one of the biggest fights in history. I don't think it's funny at all. So you know what? I hear this. The last Pitbull fight and Tank fight had 15 million pay-per-view buys, and the Coliseum in Rome was in it, and it had 250,000 people watching in the stands. So,
You shortened them. It was 260.
My fault. My 260. I'm a little bit off. But Pitbull and Tank is probably up there with Hagler Hearns,
Easy,
Muhammad Ali, and Frazier.
easy.
You know,
Easy.
I just things like that. But I just want to let you Tank fans. This is a great choice. Roach is not the choice for you guys. It's not a good fight, and Tank really won that fight, but they just robbed him, and he really didn't take a knee. He skished a knee against him. Yeah. Anyway, I want to let you guys know that. Peace to the chat and the panel. Tank fans, love you guys. Always
No, he
stand
did
up.
take a knee,
Always
bro.
stand on principle.
Stop
Always stand
lying,
on
bro.
principle.
He took a knee, bro. Stop lying, bro. You lying. He took a knee. Don't mislead.
Nah, the man is he's practicing his other craft. He's a comedian, bro.
My brother Big Dog.
he messing with them Tank fans.
My brother Dave, I need to talk to you, Dave. I really do.
Yeah, bro.
Because this fight is going to be at 35. And yes, Pitbull, from what I seen, Pitbull's cool with it at 35. But I hear what you're saying about getting Tank back in the ring and stuff like that. I understand. You know, I do shaking the rust and stuff like that. Rust is a thing. I get it. But if you're shaking the rust, why are you shaking the rust with Pitbull? And why? I mean, if you was going to fight Jake Paul, no problem, a heavyweight, then why can't you shake the rust with this guy? I wouldn't recommend fighting this guy at all, because I think if he fought this guy, Tank would get stopped. And I don't give a damn what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. If he fought Abdullah Mason right now, he gets stopped, badly stopped. And it will be a horrible situation for everybody. He should not fight no Mason. But this guy right here, I don't understand why this fight isn't it.
Maritali.
This is the why not this one? Why not this one, Dave?
Like I said, bro, when I was saying my opinion, as a fan of boxing, this is the fight that I wanted from the jump for him. As a fan of Tank, I'm okay with the Pitbull Cruz fight. Just get in the ring. But this is the fight that I actually won, bro. This is the fight I've been calling for the entire year since he last fought in March, bro. So this is the fight I've been wanting, bro.
Okay, I respect.
You know what I'm saying? So
I respect it. So, at what point do Tank fans say, "I can't rock with you, gang"? You tripping? At what point do we get there, Dave?
I can't rock with Tank.
At what point do you say, "Dog, I've been riding for you. I've been smashing the gas for you, even when you weren't giving me the fight"?
Bro, I said that last year, bro. I already said that.
And now here we are this year. You're saying something different.
Well, so this is the fan side of me. Just get in the ring.
Okay, so you got in the ring with Pitbull. You get in the ring with Pitbull. All right.
Now, here's the thing, BF. I don't want to hear no retirement talk from that nigga Tank, bro. If this nigga's gonna retire, bro, then it's gonna be like, I'm done now, bro. Like, don't keep playing with us like this, bro. Like, if you're gonna fight Pitbull Cruz, you better be fighting for the next 5 years.
But brother, if he fights Pitbull Cruz and then says he's retired, of course you're going to be done with him because he's not fighting. So you ain't got no choice but to be done with him. So no one's going to care because he's not fighting. So that was a rhetorical. That statement that you just said was asinine, my brother. That was straight up ludicrous. Like, so now
doesn't mean, bro. It doesn't mean that I won't. It doesn't mean that I won't miss him as a fan, bro. I'll still miss him to see his fight.
I didn't say anything about that, brother. I said what I'm saying to you, my brother, is giving me the point of, if he fights Pitbull and then retires, I'm done with him. Well, yeah, because he's retiring, gang. Well, I'll say it is. I'll say it.
Well, BF, remember last year, bro, he said he had about 3 fights left. So we wanted to make sure it's the biggest fights he can get. So if he still has the same mindset, I got 3 fights or 2 fights left, then it's better be guys that we want to see. You know what I'm saying? So it's better be like a unification or a title fight with like Shakur, bro, or somebody like that, bro. And it would be even better. It would give me hope if he was fighting Pitbull Cruz at 140, because Shakur has a belt at 140. You got Africa at 140. You got Gary Russell at 140, and we know Tank. We know Tank, bro. Tank has been fighting for titles since he's been a world champion. He hasn't fought. I mean, okay, he fought Ryan Garcia for an exhibition, but he's been defending the titles and getting titles or staying with one belt for years. So he's always had title fights. So I'm sure he'll want a belt. He will want to carry one belt at 140. So whoever is fighting as a champion, you better be no my guy Terrell said, you better be no interim belt or regular belt. You better be a legitimate world champion. You gotta fight the names there, 140. So if he fights Pitbull Cruz at 140 for his WBC interim, I don't want him to be comfortable with that belt. I want him to go for the real world champions.
Okay, so then what would help you out? What would help? What is it that if he had 3 fights, like you said, he got 3 fights. So all he's got is 3. He's got 3. Pitbull Cruz is who he's about to fight. We know that this is what I'm hearing. This is what it's looking like is Pitbull. So after Pitbull, what is it going to be for you that makes you feel comfortable? And I need to know those because, and the reason why I'm saying this to you, brother, is because Tank fans, you guys have a thing about y'all where you will make whatever scenario fit to make yourself feel good. Yeah, you guys are not y'all won't say y'all.
That's most fans, dog. That's most fans, dog.
No, sir. No,
yes, it is.
I'm not like that.
Yeah, I don't.
It's most fans. I'm not saying you that fan, OG. I'm saying it's most fans.
Okay.
Every fighter got a fanboy, bro. Devin has fanboys. Shakur has fanboys. They will twist everything in their fighter's favor at all times.
I don't know Devin fans that twist things in his favor, and I don't know.
Bro, they're right here in the chat, bro. They're right here in the chat.
I don't know what is supposed to be twisted in his favor. What is twisted? I'm confused.
We ain't gonna get into that, bro. Let's stick with this topic.
Because it's nothing. It's nothing, gang. There's nothing to twist.
Well, it is, dog. There is something that be twisted. All right,
we won't go all through it. Just give me one thing. Just one thing.
He can't.
Oh, you say I must. Oh, you say. Well, hold on, bro. You say I must give you one thing that Devin fans be twisting.
Just give me one thing that Devin Haney fans twist that is a bad thing that he's done or is doing that they twist to make it a good thing. Just give me one thing.
Okay. There's plenty of stuff, but I don't know which one to pick. So let me look at the recent stuff. No. Hold on. Let me look at the recent stuff. Well,
brother, you can pick whatever you want.
Let's talk about this, bro.
Sure.
Keyshawn is calling out everybody. Devin is calling out everybody. But Keyshawn is ducking Devin, and Devin is not ducking Keyshawn. So my problem with that is it's the same situation, but it's double standards.
King's Dre is food to y'all. King's Dre is food. That bitch ass nigga is food. You can smack this. Don't block him. Every time you see a pussy nigga named King's Dre, give him 86K or whatever you want to give him. Every time you see him, don't block him. He a bitch ass nigga. And I want him to know he a bitch ass nigga. Every time he writes in my comments, I want him to know that. So do not block King's Dre. Do not. That is food forever. Forever. If you think for one day that damn the BFTB and King's Dre are they solid and you don't know, time his ass out anyway. Do not block this nigga. Trust me, bro. Listen, bro. I'm with kill them all and let God figure it out. That's what I'm with. So if you're unsure, if you see the nigga Kane, if you're unsure, pop that nigga anyway, and then we'll figure it out. Anyway, so back to my brother. Go ahead, Dave. Give us the one thing.
Well, I already said it. I said Keyshawn calling out everybody and Devin calling out everybody.
Keyshawn calling out everybody.
But Keyshawn is ducking, but Devin isn't.
Well, Devin went to Turkey already for Keyshawn. So all Keyshawn has to do is go to Turkey for the same way that Devin went to Turkey for Brian Norman. And then all Brian Norman had to do was go to Turkey and then the fight was made because that's who does the contracts. So Devin already did that. Like Devin did that last year, my brother, in May. And then he did it again. Turkey happen? And then he did it again the beginning of this year. Well, actually, the end of last year because they were supposed to fight in February. So he did it again. So how again is that?
Let me ask you a question, dog. Let me ask you a question.
I want to know how I'm
No. I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm not moving the goalposts at all.
Okay,
It's on the topic.
Okay,
when it comes to Turkey, since Bill Haney is the CEO of GHP, does he talk to Turkey, or does Devin Haney talk to Turkey himself, or does Bill do the work for him?
Both.
So I'd expect Turkey to talk to Jay Prince.
Okay, well then tell Jay Prince to call Turkey then. Well, I don't understand.
Well, the thing is, bro. Listen, bro. You know what you know. Hold on, BF. You know what you know, right?
You know how you told Devin to call Al? Y'all told him to call Al, and then they did. And then they told Devin, if and when we want that fight, we'll let you know. Yeah, that says that. So, how is this again on Devin? I'm trying to figure out how this is on Devin.
Well, here's the thing, bro. You know what you know, right? You know what you know when it comes to.
You know what I know too. You know what I know. You know what I know on this topic because Bill.
Well, I know what you're telling me, bro. Okay, I know what you're telling us.
No, sir. Bill ran into Keyshawn. He ran into Keyshawn at that fight, Shakur Stevenson fight at the presser, and told him to his face, "You know we were supposed to fight. You weren't supposed to be fighting this guy." Keyshawn never said no. He never said you lying. No, he never said that. So what I said to you guys when they could have been fighting in February is true because Keyshawn didn't deny it. And then Bill got on all the smoke with Andre Ward and told him the same thing. And Keyshawn, to this day, has not denied it. No one on his team has denied it because it's the facts. And I got it on my phone. I wish a nigga would deny it. It's on my phone. So he's not denying it. So again, I will actually
we know what happened. We know what happened the first time.
We do know. No, we do know.
We all can agree on what happened.
Okay, so if we all can agree on what happened, and we do know this, because you said that Devin Haney fans make spin things.
We talking about right now, bro.
Yes, right now. Right now, Keyshawn Davis still has not went to Gustavo to be ranked in the WBO at 147. Still. He still hasn't did it. The only way Devin can fight him is if he's ranked. That was the thing that he was going to go do that. He didn't. So I'm still trying to figure this out. How is this pushed on Devin? Because you said Devin Haney fans do this. I'm trying to figure this out. Because Devin did everything.
Well, my question is why is Devin Haney letting Keyshawn Davis do all these kids calling him out and not say a damn thing about it? Why don't you talk to Turkey? Why does Devin Haney put it out there? But he usually puts it out there when I sent your contract. He usually puts it out there. He didn't put nothing about Turkey.
No, he does not put it out there like that. No, he does not put it out there. He has never.
He has his business by Ryan Garcia. He just put his business with Ryan Garcia out there, saying he's the A side.
All he said with Ryan Garcia is a response to Ryan Garcia saying, "Devin, you got to know you're the B side." He just gave him a response like, "Bro, come on, dogs."
Well, he would respond to Keyshawn Davis saying, Debo, I'm calling you out, Debo.
He did. He laughed at Keyshawn. He said Keyshawn is an actor. He said, "You're a good actor." And the president of the WBO said, "Bro has not done anything to make this fight." That's what the president of the WBO said.
But why is David like?
No, it's all good. It's all good, Mr. Moss. I really want Dave.
But that's the weakest thing,
bro.
though.
Listen, bro. No, BF asked me a question, right? BF asked me a question.
Right, you picked the weakest thing.
It's all good.
No, it's not the weakest thing. It's just what I picked.
It's all good. It's fine. You pick something, and what you pick.
OG Preacher, man. Which is the strongest thing would you have picked? Maybe you know something that I don't know.
No, sir. Talk to me.
I'm a Devin fan, bro.
It doesn't matter.
You said well, OG, by saying I picked the weakest thing, that means there's a stronger thing that I could have picked.
I'm talking about the content, brother. The content.
No, you said I picked the weakest thing, which means you know something.
Your argument is weak, bro. That's what I mean.
No, it's not. It's not weak. It's not weak at all.
Well, I'm gonna respect the moderator, bro. I'm gonna let you got it,
BL. Stop, please, stop. You said Keyshawn. That's what you said. I just showed you and just told you that Keyshawn it's not on Devin. There is nothing to spin there. Nothing to spin at all. There's nothing, no spinning, no putting anywhere. Devin was with it. He was with it last year. And he's still with it now. Keyshawn still has done nothing. The only reason why Devin is fighting Rolly Romero right now is because Keyshawn hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything, bro. He's done nothing.
Why does Keyshawn well, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
What does Devin have to do?
He's the B-side, bro. He should get a contract from Turkey. Like he already fought for Turkey, right?
Did Devin get a contract from Turkey for Brian Norman?
I don't know, but he had a contract for Turkey.
No, he did not. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No,
okay, he's the A side. He was the A side in that fight, right? He was
from Turkey. He did not get a contract from Turkey for Brian Norman. All Devin
because he was the A side.
Bro, stop it. You watched the video. You watched the video of A.
There was the A side, dog. He had to make the first move, dog.
Knock it off, Dave. Knock it off, brother. You watched the video that I did. You have been in here every time I broke this stuff down. You've been in here.
I've been here for sure, yeah.
Yes, you've been. So then you know that with Turkey is not the traditional A side, B side. It's not that. You know that.
When it comes to the money, it's not. But when it comes to the
when it comes to what?
Bro, there's always gonna be an A side and a B side, bro.
There's always going to be an A side and a B side when it comes to whose name is on the marquee. Who gets announced first? Who walks out first? Yes,
that's the A side.
With that, yes, sure. That has nothing to do with what I've showed you guys when I've broken down the traditional A side, B side, and what Turkey does. That has nothing to do with it. Literally nothing. And I've showed you multiple times. So please stop telling me about A side, B side with Devin and Keyshawn, because Devin already did what Devin needed to do. He already did it. Literally did it. I told you guys the negotiations with Turkey. Turkey works with the fighter. What do you want? How much do you want to make this? What do you want? Okay, we got that locked in. Then he goes to the other fighter. What do you want to make this? Blah. There is no one set bag, and you guys are dipping out of one set bag. That doesn't exist with Turkey. I've showed you guys this multiple times. It does not exist. Okay? It does not exist at all. It doesn't exist. Keyshawn, you are with Turkey. Devin is with Turkey. If you want the fight, Keyshawn, Devin wants it. He's already put you on the list. He's already put you where you need to be at. You're there. All you have to do is do what Brian Norman did. The same exact thing. There is no difference here. You want to fight this guy. This guy wants to fight you. He's already put all his cards on the table. And to be honest, it really wasn't that smart for Devin to do that, to be honest. Because now all these guys, well, at the time, it wasn't smart. It's smart now. But at the time when he put that list out there, he put himself at a disadvantage. Because now all these guys know that he wants to fight them. So now they can negotiate with Turkey for, well, it wasn't a disadvantage to Devin, actually. It was an advantage for them. Because then they can say, oh, he wants to fight me. I want more. I want this. I want that. I want this. Yeah, he could do all of that. Because, hey, I've showed my cards here. Right? There is no, oh, you can't ask for this because Devin doesn't want it, or I don't know if Devin wants it. Nah, he's pulled his pants down, got put his bare ass out to the public. We know you want Shakur, Theo, blah, 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 blah. All these guys, they can go to Turkey and demand more bread. So could Keyshawn.
I have a question, dog.
Okay, but are you listening to what I just said?
No, I am listening, bro. I am listening. And I'm asking a question from what you said. I'm asking a question from what you said, dog.
Cool. That is the reason why Brian Norman got his highest bag of his career. All of his fights combined. He made more to fight Devin Haney than all of his fights, his whole career combined. He made more. That's the reason why he did that. Because he was on Devin's list and he went to Turkey. That's why his punk ass daddy was talking about, oh, you guys ain't doing nothing to me. We waiting for Turkey. Yeah, because he went to Turkey and asked for a bag. And he got it. And then they got the fight. And Keyshawn could have did the exact same thing. What's your question, brother?
My question is, bro, since you already said Keyshawn and Devin are Turkey fighters, wouldn't you say that Abdullah Mason can actually do a move and send Tank an offer or send somebody an offer since he fights for Turkey and he's a world champion? Why is Abdullah Mason doing anything? He's just sitting back and he's not doing anything, but Tank is ducking him or somebody is ducking him. why isn't he, as a turkey fighter, as a champion, sending offers like, because there's no A side, B side, right? Why isn't he doing anything like that? That's my question, bro.
Sounds like it's
because
No,
ESPN,
hold on.
I mean, Top Rank,
I'm asking
Top Rank is still running his career.
It sounds like
I wanted to. I'm asking BF. I'm asking you to know what's your opinion on that.
It sounds like he is following the same steps as Tank and Shakur. Neither one of them are doing that. And one of them is with Jay Prince, and the other one's with Al Heyman, and neither one of them are doing it. So it sounds like, sounds like they're both on the same page. Because Devin's not doing that. So we already know you can do it because Devin is doing it. So if Abdullah is not doing it when he can do it, sounds to me like he's on the same page as Tank Davis because Tank can do it and Tank is not doing it.
I'll be honest, bro. I don't think all this fight.
Yeah. Even his microphone was like he about to cap. Because I didn't get him off. He fell off. His mic was like, nah, this nigga about to lie. Let me go and help him out right quick. Hey, my Brody, Big Cortez, what's up, bro? Because Dave tried, bro. He tried.
What's up? Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine. He tried though. My brother Dave just tried. And
hey man,
like,
you got some real serious patience with these people that can't think, man. I mean, they heart is clouding logical judgment. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you got to have the most patience in the world. I mean, it's clear and evident and abundant that Tank is giving us a fight that nobody gives a fuck about. And the Tank fans feel safe because they feel like, yeah, this is a fight that he could win. And then it's that fake sense of notoriety that Pitbull is somebody. Man, Pitbull got Jose problems, man. Come on, man. Let's go see about these Jose problems. See how it's just like that Jose situation didn't even happen. It's like it ain't even no knock on him about, dude, you just lost a couple fights ago. So it's okay for Tank to come back and fight somebody who lost a couple fights ago. And then everybody who knows Tank won this fight with one hand. But y'all okay with this safe ass fight. When all these real sharks is in the water that's calling Tank out, that won't Tank the fight, you know what I'm saying? You're not taking none of that. You're going to take a safe fight, and then you'll take another safe fight again after this. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is, you got to understand, Tank was the first person to give this man some real kind of money. So it's like, who do I call to bail me out of this situation but somebody that I threw a lifeline to? So right now, the lifeline is being back extended again. So now it looked like it makes sense. Come on, man, this fight don't look like it don't make no damn sense, because before the walls start closing in on Tank, man, he wasn't finna give Pitbull no fight
at all.
Am I right or wrong?
At all.
You right.
He wasn't finna give him no
earlier.
fight. So for the Tank fans that's in the chat right now, please tell me why he ain't going after fighting Shakur. Why he ain't saying, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on and unify Abdullah Mason. Where you at? Why he ain't answering the call to the Schofield boy? Come on, man. Give us a fight that we can say that we already don't know what the outcome gonna be. You keep having a history of giving us fights that we already know what the outcome gonna be. Y'all Tank fans, y'all are the same type of people that are amused with watching snakes eat rats. Cause that's all it is, man. Like how could watching the snake eat a rat continuously keep on being an amusement to you when you already know what the outcome gonna be already, man? But y'all okay with that because y'all in unified hearts or whatever glorious type of fucking goddamn it obsession y'all got with this man, that y'all okay. If he was getting ready to fight Shakur, y'all would be stomach would be fucked up, bubble guts, like god damn, this is gonna be the one. You know what I'm saying? And y'all sat there and you can't sit there and y'all know in y'all heart of hearts that man lost that fight. Y'all know in y'all heart of hearts that's some whole shit. And then the thing is, it's like, I don't even want to be friends with a motherfucker that's a Tank fan, because you know what? You can't see past the logic of that shit right there. Like, dog, come on, man. You can't be no real motherfucker if you rock with somebody like Tank that sit there and always motherfucking lie, always on motherfucking bullshit, always choosing the motherfucking easy route out. If this was my motherfucking homeboy, I'd be like, whole ass nigga, you gonna about to go out there and go fight that nigga, man. Ain't no way in hell you can't even be my friend next to me. If I'm Tank motherfucking friend, I'm like, dog, man, you gotta go out there and go fight that motherfucker, man. Cause I ain't
That's
finna keep on
childish,
standing
dog.
with you. I'm not finna keep on
That's
standing
childish.
with you, dog. And you sit here and you got all this motherfucking smoke and you keep on moving like a real bitch ass nigga and shit, man. That's some real booty cat
With no
behavior,
heart.
man. No
With no
heart.
heart.
Like no heart. That shit is crazy. And then you keep on going, okay, you keep on taking these fucking Cracker Jack belts and shit. You don't even know that your motherfucking champ, the guy, this is your king. He the new email champion. Who he beat for that belt?
He in
He
recess.
didn't
They
beat no.
took it from him.
He ain't beat no. They need to take the motherfucker from him. He don't need no motherfucking belt because reason why they gonna keep on running and giving him a belt is because he brings money to the belt. Other than that, who the fuck is Tank? Who is he? He ain't beat nobody really of no kind of notoriety at all whatsoever. And then the thing
You
is,
said
them motherfucking goddamn Tank fans always kept on saying, well, what has he done for a fight? Well, who's the motherfuckers that he was fighting? What the fuck did they do? And we gonna go and take this all the way back to when he did fight Tank the first time. What happened was Rolly had the little issue and he couldn't do it. Devin was begging him like, dog, fight me. Give me the same money that you gave Ryan. Ain't no, he asked for too much money. No, man, I should be good enough to ask for the same money Ryan got. I've been on pay-per-view before. Ryan ain't never been on motherfucking pay-per-view. Come on, man. If these are real, true facts, and they are true facts, then what the fuck be the reason y'all can't fucking put the dots together? The reason that y'all can't put the dots together is because you motherfuckers is too emotionally invested in another man, and y'all need to go seek some type of fucking help, because this shit is ridiculous as hell. Because now we got people like BTF, we got people like Champside, we got people like Drew, we got people like Blue Blood, we got them type of people that sit there and break it down to you like multiple step fractions. But the thing is, y'all listen to 86 and the lawyer and the other big eye motherfucker. Y'all listen to that because they're like preachers at a church. They talk to the spirit in you, the spirit of that whole ass-ism in you. And that shit, goddamn it feels good when they talk down on Devin and they talk down on everybody outside a Tank, and they kind of glorify Tank, and they sit there and they make all of his moves seems as if they was master fucking goddamn it checkmate moves. This some bitch shit, man. He been motherfucking paraded and danced around like a bitch shit. That man got that screen up. Well, all them motherfuckers, goddamn it, Tank should have been done motherfucking fault. He ain't fought none of them. And y'all motherfucking cater to his ass like he done beat the motherfuckers that's on the screen that he ain't ever even fought. Like, when y'all gonna motherfucking pull y'all pants up and have some accountability, man, look yourself in the motherfucking mirror, man. Fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Look in the motherfucking mirror and look at yourself and ask yourselves, goddamn it, with all the evidence right there in y'all face, y'all keep on favoring the motherfucker, goddamn it, that y'all fucking what? Y'all physically attracted to him or something? Or y'all got that type of vitriol and hate towards his other opposition? Come on, man. This shit crazy than a motherfucker, man. Wake up with this old whole ass shit, man. I'm tired of motherfuckers, goddamn, sitting up here, motherfucking fucking stuffing this goddamn dude as if he ain't doing nothing wrong.
I want to hear David rebuttal to that and show your boxing acumen. So go ahead.
Bro, listen, bro.
Yeah,
this guy said, who is Tank? Cortez, you said, who is Tank? Then why are you crying about him?
Because I'm gonna tell you just like this. It's not a fact that I'm crying about it. It's like, I love boxing, but I don't like the way the boxing is being handled. And the people that sit there and ride this shit and ain't holding his feet to the fire, y'all the reason why boxing fucked up. Y'all the reason why he do the whole shit that he do. If y'all made him accountable, if y'all made him, held him accountable, made him motherfucking goddamn it, like, nah, man, we don't want to see that shit. We ain't finna support no motherfucking shit like that.
I agree.
And stop doing that. Stop doing that shit. Y'all aiding and abating the bullshit.
Hold on. I agree on that part that the Tank fans we will support him regardless, no matter who he fights. But still, bro, I still stand as a boxing fan that I want to see him fight the best. The reason why we buy Tank fights because we know we're gonna get a guaranteed knockout. That's the only thing people want to see, and it's full of casual.
Yeah, that's like watching a snake. That's like watching a snake eat a rat.
They're the rats, man. They're the rats, Cortez. They're the rats that you
came from. Hold on, bro. You complaining about casual supporting Tank Davis. Casual will do what casuals do. They want to see a knockout, bro. That's what they do, bro. So that's why Tank is doing what he's doing because he knows the casual will support him regardless. I agree on that part, bro. But for you to say that who is Tank Davis, well, Tank Davis is Tank Davis, and that's why you're complaining about him because you hold him, you putting him on a higher standard than other fighters, right? You don't put Tank Davis in the same category as Pitbull Cruz. That's why you're complaining about this fight. So for you to say who is Tank Davis for or who is he, you know who he is, bro. So stop acting like you don't know who he is. You know who Tank Davis is, and you know he's one of those guys, bro. We always just want to see him fight the best fighters. And me as a Tank fan, I support my favorite fighters regardless. Errol Spence might lose to Bud Crawford. I'll support his next fight. Tank Davis could lose to Shakur. I'll still support him. I still want to see him fight, though. You know what I'm saying? So I will buy his pay-per-view. That's just who I am, bro. I'm not going to keep defending him if he's doing some dumbass shit. Bro, if he's beating women, I'm not defending none of that. So I'm not a fanboy, bro. I'm a true boxing fan inside the ring. People say that, oh, you like Ryan Garcia. I don't know. I don't care what he does outside the ring. I like him inside the ring. If Tank Davis is beating women outside the ring, fuck him. If he goes to jail, he goes to jail. He deserves it. But inside the ring, I'm a Tank Davis fan. I'm a fan of a fighter inside the ring. I don't care what they do outside the ring, bro. So that's who I am, bro. I support Tank inside the ring.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Was Lamont Roach and Tank Davis, was that a good fight?
That was a great fight, more than we expected.
Okay, wait. That was a great fight, but we got the wrong result.
That was a great fight.
And the thing is, I'm more than sure Devin Haney and Shakur and Abdullah Mason can probably give him that same great fight, and nobody got to get knocked out. He'll just fucking lose.
Absolutely.
But with you knowing that, if you know that, I'm more than sure he knows that too. Because his coach Calvin done came on Marco's show and done said, we ain't going to do that because we don't want to see him because Shakur ain't going to be there to let us do what we do. He already know that there's certain styles of boxing that he cannot win against. And the thing is, y'all ain't pressing him to go and prove us wrong about that. Now, the word on the street is Tank will quit. We done seen him quit. We sat there and we watched him quit. He looked for an excuse. That knee that he took, that was a quit move, man. And we done already been hearing about the echoes of this in the training camps. That he had quit when the chips is down. You know what I'm saying? He keep on fighting. He keep on fighting. He keep fighting tailor-made Mexican fighters with no footwork, with no type of head movement, and they're always there to be hit. Then he fought the black guy, Martin. Martin started fighting when he was 18 years old, man. He ain't all the way seasoned. Most boxers, they've been fighting since they've been 11, 12, 10, 11 years old, man.
Well, he already knew he fought two black fighters back to back. He fought two black fighters back to back, which was Roach.
Okay, yeah, and you seen what happened to him when he fought the second one. Well, and it's like, how don't you go into a rematch after a draw? I mean, you know what? BTF, you the fanatic. Could you please look up when there was a draw? Whenever has there been a draw and that fight wasn't immediately the next fight? Like, what kind of shit is that?
Tyson Fury and Wilder. Tyson Fury and Wilder was not the immediate rematch.
Because Tyson Fury, because you know what it was. Tyson Fury was trying to motherfucking goddamn it avoid that shit because he knew he lost that first fucking fight. And he needed the motherfucking juice up and he needed to put his go-go gadget glove together. He had to put a fucking game plan together.
It doesn't matter
he
what
wasn't
happened,
going through that shit. He wasn't going through that shit no more like that.
Happened. It doesn't matter why it happened, why he did it, but that's what happened. You asked me which rematch doesn't go immediately, and I told you that's going to go immediately.
And you're right. And you're right.
So to say that, Dave, that means you saying that Tank is going to rematch Roach at some point of time?
Yes, just like he's rematching Pitbull Cruz. Just like he's rematching Pitbull Cruz after 3 years. Yes, he can rematch Lamont Roach. It's possible.
All right, man. That shit don't even make no sense, man.
Bro, Cortez, you asked me which rematch doesn't go immediately. Tank and Pitbull Cruz did not go immediately at all.
I'm talking about coming off of a draw.
Okay. You said a rematch. Did you say a draw? Okay, Tyson Fury, like I said, Wilder was a draw, and it didn't go immediately.
Tyson Fury and Wilder wasn't no draw. Tyson Fury won. What is you talking about?
The first fight, no, Tyson Fury did not win, nigga. Wilder kept his belt. It was a draw, bro. Wilder dropped him
He's
3
saying
times.
the same thing he's saying, Derek. He's saying the same
No,
thing.
he say Fury won the first fight. No, it was not. It was a draw, bro. It was a draw. Wilder dropped him 3 times, and Fury was outboxing for some rounds, and it was a draw. That was the final decision. And then Fury said he'd come back and knock him out.
Okay. If I stand corrected, I stand corrected. But what I'm saying is the reason behind him not going back immediately into the fight is the same reason I just told you. He wouldn't want to go back immediately into that fight because he already knew that he lost the first fight. He know he lost the motherfucking Roach, and he was trying to leave out of boxing without even giving a rematch. That's the shit that I'm talking about. Where the integrity at in that shit right there, man? Where the integrity? If I box somebody all the way to a draw, and I'm gonna be like, damn, it's gonna be weighing on my heart kind of heavy. I'm like, dog, I gotta go ahead on and run it back with him because I got the motherfucker go ahead on to clean my rep. Even if I won a fight, even if I got a gifted decision, the way Floyd got a gifted decision against against Castillo, he might have got a gifted decision against Maidana. You know what he said? He said, in the heart of man, I'm gonna go ahead on and shoot myself and to the rest of the world that shit wasn't like that. That's the type of shit that I come from. I come from, goddamn it, go ahead on and prove it to the world that this shit was a fluke. He ain't cut from that same type of cloth. So that's my difference with him. That's my difference with the fans, because I can't sit there and know what real is and try to describe to you what real is. I can't describe to you what real is because real recognizes real. And you know what? It's my fault for trying to make you familiar with real when you're not real with yourself.
You talking about me?
I'm talking about any foot that any foot that fits the slipper.
Okay, no, I don't feel none of that.
Well, you know, Gervonta Davis seems to have a hell of a motherfucking public defender team because they defend everything that he do. And it just don't make any sense anymore, man. If I keep on trying to say,
wait, let me ask
you. If me and you fought and it was the same identical fight with the Roach fight, me being Roach and you being Tank, are you gonna give me the immediate run it back, or you gonna dance around it?
Yes, bro.
What are you gonna do?
Listen, bro. Give me 2. Yes, within 2 months we'll fight again. What are we talking? Even in a month.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
So if that's the way that you act, then why ain't you gonna sit there and why wouldn't you hold the people that you like to that same standard?
I do hold me in the same standard. I believe Tank will knock Roach out in the rematch.
Okay, so if you hold,
I said the reason why he lost, he was not there mentally, bro. I know Tank can beat that nigga up, bro.
Dude, okay, so get your marbles and your scruples together and go ahead on and see him again in 4 months. That's all you gotta do,
bro. It doesn't matter what I say. Tank won't listen to us, bro. He doesn't give a fuck, bro. If you correct Tank Davis as a fan, that nigga will tell you, nigga, shut up and be a fan. Like, I know that nigga he doesn't care what we think. I just like him in the ring. Like I said, whatever he says outside the ring, fuck that nigga outside the ring, bro. Inside the ring, bro, I like him as a fighter. Like, so that nigga won't listen to me, bro. Bro, do you understand that? That nigga won't listen to me. If I tell Tank to fight Shakur, he will not listen to me. You do whenever he wanted to do it. Whenever he wants to do it, he'll do it. That's how that nigga is.
Let me ask you a question. How old are you?
I'm 23. What you laughing at? What you laughing at?
Because I'm laughing at, you know what? I'm kind of laughing at myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I sensed this a little bit earlier that, you know, you was like younger than my children and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's not no knock to you. That's basically saying I'm calling out your judgment and boxing etiquette, and I'm challenging you on understanding how styles make fights. I don't think that you've seen enough fights to be able to understand.
What are you talking about? Bro, I've seen more fights than you, bro. I watch fights daily. What are you talking about?
Okay, that's great and everything. If you watch fights like I do, then you will understand already that stylistically.
I know I watch more fights than you do.
Wait,
I know that.
Listen.
There's no if, bro. There's no if, bro. I know I watch more fights than you do, bro.
Listen, man. Did you see? I seen Sugar Ray and Marvin Hagler live. You wasn't even alive back then.
Doesn't matter. I can still watch it. I can still watch it like you do right now. I can still watch it.
Okay.
Just like Tank fights,
So
just like there are people, just like there are people that watch Tank fights live right now. If Pitbull Cruz fight Tank Davis live, some people are gonna be in the arena. I'm not there, but I'm still watching live, just like I am. I can watch Sugar Ray Leonard's fights on YouTube, just like I'm doing with Tank fights. Doesn't matter, bro.
Okay.
Like, bro,
Let me ask you. Wait.
Where I was born, bro.
Let me ask you
Mike
this. I'm
Tyson,
gonna take it
Tyson
away
made
from
me a
Tank.
boxing fan. Mike Tyson made me a boxing fan. That nigga fought before I was born. So what are you talking about?
Okay, Mike Tyson made you a boxing fan, but I'm gonna ask you this right here. What type of fighters does Canelo need to stay away from? I'm just asking you your boxing IQ, and I'm gonna ask you a few boxers and what type of boxers they need to stay away from. If you can't answer these questions, you're not fit for the lipness test or whatever the hell they call it. What type of boxers should Canelo stay away from?
He didn't drop.
You're on the clock. What type of boxers? What type of boxing? What type of boxing?
Connection drop.
Oh, his connection drop. Yeah, I bet it would, because when he gets some real trivia in front of him to test his boxing IQ, he ain't gonna be able to answer none of that.
Listen, let's get back to this right here. Let's get back to what we're doing, because we're moving somewhere else. John, stop saying it take you to Facebook, bro. There's people, thousands. I've talked to thousands of people, bro. It doesn't. Hold up, I don't want to go down the trivia route. I've talked to thousands of people, John Wick. Thousands. Don't try to tell me it's sending you to Facebook. Knock it off. You don't want no smoke with me, gang. And you know you don't want no smoke. You're telling me these weird things about, oh, man, I'll click the link, BF, and it sends me over here to Zuffa. No, the link does not send you to Zuffa. You click the link, it sends you here. People have been clicking the link every single day for years. It comes right here. This is where you don't got to download no app. You don't got to download nothing. You click the link that's pinned right there, and it comes right here. It will tell you to enable your camera, enable your mic. There's a little thing to pop up that'll say enable your camera, enable your mic. You hit OK, and it'll bring you right here. If you don't, it'll say device not connected, and I can't put you on. Stop capping, bro. Don't tell me how you send me screenshots, nigga. Stop capping. You can click the link, and the link will ask you to fucking, hey, do you want to do? Matter of fact, I'm about to do it for you.
Bro, he know what happened when he clicked the fucking link. You ain't got to explain that to him.
He do know. No, man, I clicked the link, man, and when I click the link, you be capping, bro. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna send you another link directly right now. Here is a link directly for you. Since you can't click on there, here you go. That's for you. That right there is for you and you alone. There you go.
Yo, everybody's surprised I'm 23, dog. Like, I'm an upcoming fighter. What are you talking about? I'm still young.
Bro. Nothing wrong with that.
Bro,
That link is for you.
ain't you surprised.
This dude talk about I'm a screenshotting. Man, knock it the hell off. Listen, dog. Here y'all go. There y'all looking at right there in the middle of the screen. That's the link. Click the link, BF. Entering. Enter studio. Continue as YouTube. Oh, maybe, let me see something. Maybe I'm going to give this man the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
You won't go out there. That's all it is. You want what you want.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Here you go. When you click the link, it gives you 3 options when you click the link. Click the default browser. Click default browser. Click that. You capping. It gives you options. You capping, bro. Pick one of those. And if you pick Facebook, then pick the other one. If that's not, I'm not on Facebook. So pick the other one. It's asking you what do you want to use to talk to me? So pick YouTube, pick Google, pick a default browser. No, you don't want to talk to me. That's why you keep picking the wrong one. Because you don't want to talk to me. Nigga, we are not on Facebook. We're on YouTube. You keep picking Facebook like, man, nah, man, it's tripping, man. It's not letting me get on, BF. It ain't working, gang. Is there another app, BF? Because it ain't work. Nigga, we are not on Facebook, gang. We are on YouTube. And you keep picking Facebook. You're picking Facebook because you don't want to talk to me, homie. That's why you're picking Facebook. You see everybody else on this panel and you keep picking something else. It asks YouTube or Facebook. Then pick YouTube. Yo, what is wrong with this dude? Pick YouTube, bro. If Slim says it asks YouTube or Facebook, and that's what my homie says as well. That's what the original Don Dada says. Okay, well, pick YouTube. How I send screenshots, I ain't even playing. Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you something, John Wick. I'm gonna tell you something. You're starting to really get under my skin for whatever reason, dog. I'm not sure why you're doing this. You don't want to talk to me. Might be my phone. I'm gonna throw my phone in some rice. Hey, yo, bro.
Get your ass out of here, man.
Hey, yo, bro. Yo, bro. This nigga said, I'm gonna put my phone in rice. I'm gonna put my nigga. Don't you doing all of this? You don't gotta click the link, nigga. Ain't nobody begging you. You don't gotta talk. You are saying you want to talk to me. You're asking me where the link is at. I pinned it for you. I gave you a fresh copy. You're asking me. You in here talking about you gotta put your phone in rice? How the fuck you talking?
You can throw that phone. Throw that
rice?
phone on the floor, nigga.
Oh, bro, I'm trying to figure out how are you writing? How are you writing to me if you gotta put your phone in rice? What device are you using? I'm gonna get the jasmine rice. Be right back. Man, if you don't shut your ass up. This dude is legitimately in here writing to me. Talking about he can't because they're sending him to Facebook. Bro, someone please let me know. How in the fuck is putting your phone in rice gonna somehow change when you click the link and it's not gonna send you to Facebook?
Shit, when you got one of them Obama phones, you got one of them Obama phones.
No, it's just crazy, man.
Listen, dog.
It's either he's dumb or he's acting stupid, bro.
He don't want no smoke is what it is. He don't want no problems with me, dog. None. He just wants to write in the comments because he's a Boots meat rider. He don't want no problems with me. None. Stay your ass in the comments because I will fry you badly and have you running out talking about, hey, man, the jasmine rice is wet. I got to go to the store and get another bag. Shut your ass up, bro. Anyways, let me get back to this work, bro. Let me get back to this. And John is my homie, but you wildin'. You wildin', dog. I'm gonna put my phone in jasmine rice and reset my phone. Like that's supposed to make you go from Facebook to YouTube. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Shit, he might not be joking. His ass might be just stupid.
That's what I said, bro. Either he's dumb or he's acting dumb and ducking.
That's exactly what I said, Big Goo. Boots, meat rider. That's what I said. I didn't stutter at all. If y'all need me to say it tertiary, trilogy, a third time, I will. A Boots meat rider. Y'all want to talk to me about Boots, Big Goo? I'll put all my brothers on pause and we could get it. No? Yes? Okay, we'll get back to doing this right here. Listen, bro, I don't have a problem with Tank fighting Pitbull. My problem is Tank fighting Pitbull at 135. Pitbull has been fighting at 140. He is the WBC interim champion at 140. 140. So what I'm saying is, why in the fuck? Oh, okay, big goo. Okay, big goo. Like, why is it? Why can't he fight him at 140? What is he gaining from fighting the man at 135?
He can
Because
continue to duck.
if he fight Pitbull at 140, then he don't have an excuse not to move up and try to fight Shakur, Brian Norman, T.O., etc. There's nothing else to debate about if he moves up and do this.
Right.
So
He gonna play it safe with Cruz and then play it safe with Roach. This is what
I ain't
doing
gonna lie,
to continue to duck.
he playing his cards pretty well, but it's a bullshit ass hand. Like, I mean, the nigga doing what's best for casuals, not for boxing. Like, at this point, anybody defending this nigga, I don't know.
I don't mind the defense. I really don't. I promise you I don't. My issue is what is it that you guys you're stuck on? So if it gets announced at 140, you're gonna be good. Why would I not be good? Why would I not be good? Rich Paris, not you. Why would I not be good? Rich Paris, why would I not be good? He is rematching a guy. He shouldn't be rematching him. He should be rematching this nigga right here. That's what we should be rematching. But okay, cool. So you're gonna rematch Pitbull Cruz to be the WBC interim champion. So then that means your next fight is Dalton Smith.
I'm gonna be honest.
This is why I asked Dave. Because remember, Tank is champion in recess, so maybe he's going for the WBO strap. Well, if he's going for the WBO strap as a champion in recess, why would he fight Pitbull Cruz for the why would he fight Pitbull for that? That if he's champion in recess, then he needs to fight this nigga. If he's WBA champion in recess. So if he goes as champion in recess and he's going to 140, then why the fuck would you fight this nigga for the WBC interim championship when you can fight this nigga who is the WBA champion? So you're my brother Rich, you're making this difficult for me to even like it, gang. You're making it difficult for me to even like it.
I don't like it.
Like what I'm saying is not that I like it, is that I'm all right with him going to 140, fighting Pitbull Cruz for the WBC interim, and then fighting, like, if we want to say it's a get back in the ring, like what Dave said, right? I want to get back in the ring, right? Knock off some of the dust, the ring rust. I'm gonna get back in the ring, and here it is. Now I'm gonna fight Pitbull, a guy that y'all said I lost to or whatever. I'm gonna fight Pitbull. Now I'm the WBC interim. Now I'm fighting Dalton Smith in the UK, or I'm fighting Dalton Smith in America. Now I'm gonna unify with one of these niggas. If that is the plan, I'm okay. I don't like it because I think you should just go right after the champions because you're Tank Davis. But if you're gonna go to 140 and you're gonna fight, because isn't that what y'all telling me all the work is at? Didn't y'all just tell me 147 is the worst division in boxing, 35 is dead, blah, blah, blah. All the work is at 140. So where the fuck are you coming back to 35? Ain't nothing holding you there. You ain't got no belt there. You ain't got nothing. What's holding you there?
The reason I'm not satisfied with that shit, BF, is because if you want to
I'm not satisfied either. I didn't say satisfied.
The reason I'm not cool with it, because if he wanted to get back in the fucking ring to just have a get back in the ring fight, he can go fight Hadouken. Bro, he can fight Hadouken and then fight Gary Antoine. He don't have to fight. What I'm saying is this, bro. We can say hell no, but for
that's
what Tank Davis,
Hadouken stops him, bro. That's a horrible fight.
BF, what I'm saying, for what everybody's saying Tank Davis is, it should not be a hell no. It should be okay.
It shouldn't be. You're right. It shouldn't be, but it is, because the thing behind that is he hasn't been in the ring in over a year.
But bro, Devin wasn't in the ring in over a year. He came back and fought fucking Jose Ramirez. That ain't no light work.
That is true. That is true.
Jose Ramirez will hurt somebody, bro.
That is true. That is true. Right. But what I'm saying is Pitbull Cruz is a crappy ass fight at 35. It is trash at 35. I am okay
It's trash.
at
Period.
140.
Yeah.
I'm okay at 140. I'm okay.
What's
I don't
the
like it.
difference?
I don't like it because he is a WBC interim champion. Ramirez is not trash. No, he's not trash. Ramirez is better than Pitbull.
Anybody saying Ramirez is trash don't know shit about boxing.
Ramirez is better than Pitbull.
I disagree, dog.
Matter of fact, Ramirez
What do
is
you
a
mean?
fucking
What do
knockout
you
artist.
mean?
Bro,
I disagree, bro.
You can
How is he
disagree.
not?
Pitbull ain't
How-
never
no,
been no
how is he
unified
not?
threat.
Well,
Ramirez not
I'll
better.
tell you. I'll tell you, bro. Stylistically, bro, Ramirez is not a threat to anybody like that. He was elite. Look at what Devin Haney did to him, bro. He didn't do a damn thing to Devin Haney. Pitbull Cruz will do better against Devin Haney than Ramirez ever could, bro. Well, what are we talking about? Pitbull Cruz fights one style. Hold on, bro. Here's why people's the problem. Hold on. He has one style, BF. He has one style, bro. Everybody knows what Pitbull's gonna do. He doesn't switch up his style. He comes one way. You know what's coming, and you still hurts everybody.
That's why Rayo cooked him, because it's perfect. Because you have
Roach did not cook him. Roach did not cook him.
Rayo. I didn't say Roach.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
What
and
I'm
Tank
saying-
cooked him too. That's an exception. That's an exception. But Rayo,
What I'm saying is,
well, what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is, bro.
Ramirez does not get stopped right now by Pitbull. If that's the
bro,
case,
he does
make it
everything
happen.
better.
Show
than
me.
fucking-
Yes, he
Hold up.
does. Yes, he does,
He
bro.
does everything better than
Show
Pitbull.
me.
You don't.
Show me.
Bro,
Yes, he does, bro. People couldn't
did
stop
Lamar
Ramirez.
Roach and why did
Dave,
Lamar
you
Roach
just
get stopped?
talking, bro.
Why did Lamar Roach get stopped? For Dave and Rich Paris. Why did
He
Lamar
got
Roach
his ass rocked, bro. He got his ass
I
rocked.
didn't ask
So
you
did
about Rock.
Pitbull.
I didn't ask you. Hold up. I didn't ask you about Rock. I said, why didn't he get stopped?
Because that's not Pitbull Cruz's natural weight class.
It's not.
I'll
his
tell you, that's the
natural
only
weight
reason.
class. So then how is
Yes,
he
at
going to stop
135,
Jose
at
Ramirez?
135, Pitbull Cruz was stopping everybody. At 135, he was stopping a lot of people.
See,
Bro,
now
that's
I love
not
how you're moving
Lamont's
to
He
go.
stopped Rolly at
I love how
No,
you're moving to go.
no. He can still
You
crack.
are.
Hold on, bro. I'm not
I did
saying,
not ask
bro,
you.
he knocked out Rolly. He knocked out Rolly. I'm saying he can still crack. He can still crack. I'm not as much as 135
You are
though.
moving all over the place. You're moving.
You asked me a question. Why did he knock out?
Okay.
Why did he knock out Roach? I'm saying he doesn't hit as hard as he did at 135. That's the fact.
Okay, so what weight class you think they fighting at?
They'll fight at 140 for sure. But
Okay, so what are you talking about? Okay, brother, how
bro,
many times
bro,
Ramirez?
I'm
how many
saying,
times, brother, Dave, how many times has Ramirez been knocked out?
zero.
None.
Zero. But yet
Yeah.
you and Rich Paris is in here talking about Pitbull will stop him. No, the fuck he won't.
Yes, he would, bro. Yes, he
Okay,
would.
someone please let me know if you're telling me that Pitbull is not the same at 140 as he was at 135. Ramirez has never been knocked out before, but somehow Pitbull, who doesn't even have as good of a resume as Ramirez, is somehow now going to stop Ramirez. What are we basing this on?
And I want to add,
Yeah, what's your facts?
bro?
What's your
do you-
facts?
Do y'all realize
Prove it.
how much
The
fucking-
fact
do you
is,
realize how much- Hold on.
the fact
do
is,
you
bro.
realize how much bigger Ramirez and
That doesn't matter. Pitbull Cruz.
I want to know.
It doesn't matter.
I want to
Bro,
know.
it does
How are you
matter.
telling me? How are you telling me a guy with a better resume than Pitbull, a better resume, far better resume?
And
He's
they fought in the
fought big
same
punchers.
class.
He's fought little punchers. He's fought boxers. He's fought tall guys. He's fought short guys. He's got 3
Who
losses.
did he fight besides Devin Haney?
And
That-
he been a
who did he fight?
two-time real
Well, let's look
champion.
who he fought then. Let's go and look who he fought. Let's go and look. Since for some strange reason you don't know, let's go and pull him up.
That's crazy that we even doing this shit. That's crazy.
Now I just want to know what makes his resume that good.
That's
Bro,
fine.
he's
Pull him
a
up.
You
fucking
still
world
ain't
champion.
proved
No
that
problem.
Pitbull would knock him out.
No problem. No problem at all.
Well, we can say our
right.
opinions until
Bro,
the fight happens,
let's-
right?
here
That's
we
what
go.
happens with
Here
every
we go.
fight.
No problem.
No, I don't go.
Hey,
See,
stop,
that's why I
everybody,
don't.
Stop, please. Stop. Here is his resume. Please. Let's look at his resume before we start moving on to other things. Here we go. Here. I'll help you out because you guys obviously do not know what it is you guys are talking about. You guys just look at Ramirez because Devin fought him. So now Ramirez ain't nothing. So here you go. Here is
That's
Jose
not the
Carlos
reason, bro.
Ramirez.
That's not the reason, bro.
It is the reason. It is the reason.
I
Okay,
promise
so
you it's not, bro. I'm not like
okay,
that, bro.
so let's
I'm
start
not
right
like that.
here now. Let's start right here. Of course, you guys don't know who Mike Reed was. An undefeated boxer. That's what he was. And he was a boxer puncher. Amir Imam was a knockout artist. That's who Amir Imam was. Amir Imam was a straight knockout artist. He was killing motherfuckers.
Facts.
I remember.
Okay, so there's Mike Reed he beat. Amir Imam he beat for the WBC 140-pound title. Okay, so there's two fighters right there. Let's keep going. Antonio Orozco, another undefeated fighter who he took his oath. Antonio Orozco has been fighting. If you want to look at Orozco's resume, you can look and see who he fought after he fought him, and he got a bunch of people. I think he fought Adrian Broner. That's 3 fighters. Jose Zepeda, 30-1. He beat him. That's 4. Maurice Hooker, undefeated boxer. He stopped him. He unified the WBC and WBO. Unified.
That shit was bad.
Hold up. Let me go through this. Unified against the WBO, the undefeated WBO champion. Unifies it. Victor Postal gave him his second loss. Then lost in an undisputed title fight to Josh Taylor, where some people, this was the first time he was knocked down, and some people actually thought that Jose Ramirez, it could have at least been a draw. Then he fought Jose Pedraza, Tank Davis fighter, Richard Comey. Look at the names on his resume, bro.
Yeah.
Pitbull's got none of this. And that is then after that, Rancis Barthélemy.
Bro, people's resume is not trash though.
Okay, so let's look at
It is.
Pitbull's resume.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. What are you
It's
talking about?
okay.
No, it's
Listen,
not.
stop, y'all. Stop.
What are you talking about?
Please stop, y'all. If the man says it's not trash. I just showed you Ramirez. I showed you 7 fighters that this man fought.
Those are good fights. Those are good fights.
A unified champion with 7 fighters. Now, this is what we do. We don't say, yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. No, we show. Okay?
Yep.
So now we'll go to Pitbull. We don't do the back. No, we don't do any of that. We just show. Let's go over to 140. Let's go down to 140 and go to Pitbull Cruz. There is nothing to beef with, nothing at all. We go to Pitbull. All right, here he is. There's Pitbull. Let's scroll down now. Let's see who are the guys that we should stop on. This is who he got his name from. Diego Magdaleno. That's who he got his name from. Yep. You guys don't know this, but I'm helping y'all out. Pitbull Cruz wasn't shit. He wasn't nothing. He got his entire name. He got everything about himself from Diego Magdaleno. And you guys don't even know who the fuck Diego Magdaleno is.
He knocked him out he knocked him out when Tank knocked out Leo Santa Cruz same night.
Okay, I'm gonna say this again. You guys don't know who the fuck Diego Magdaleno is. I don't give a damn when Pitbull knocked him out. You don't know who the fuck he is. You don't know who he fought. You don't know who he is. You guys have no idea who he is at all. But this is who he got his name from. So let's keep going. Tank Davis. Gambo.
Wait, hold on, bro. He fought an undefeated guy, bro. What are you skipping that, bro?
Who?
Why are you skipping that? You fought a guy with 24-0 and you won. Jose Matias.
Who is he?
Who is that?
You see, when I
what
told
do you mean,
you,
who is he?
When I told you who the fuck Ramirez fought, I told you who they were. I told you what they did.
You said this guy was undefeated. You said this guy was undefeated.
Man, the man was in Mexico.
Stop,
you don't know nothing about the Mexican fight.
Everybody stop. Please. please, when I broke down Jose Ramirez's resume, I didn't just say the guy was undefeated. I told you who he was. Who is Jose Romero? Who is he? Someone tell me who he is. Does anybody know who
Somebody from Mexico.
I'm asking Dave. Dave, who is Jose Romero, brother?
Somebody else undefeated.
Okay, cool. Cool. He was undefeated against who? He was undefeated as a what? Was he a puncher? Was he a boxer? Was he a knockout artist? Was he a mover? Who did he fight? Some guy? What did he see? That's what I did with Ramirez. I named the guys that okay, so what is he?
Well, most of those guys you named won champions though.
I'll say it again. What is he, my brother? Because I told you what those guys were. What is he?
He was an undefeated fighter, 24-0.
Undefeated fighter of who?
Yes.
Of what? What type of boxer?
Doesn't matter of what, bro. He's right there. We don't have to know everything about this nigga. No, he does not, bro. No, he does not. I didn't know everybody that you named on Jose Ramirez's resume. I didn't know everybody about that.
Nigga, I did.
No, yes, I did not. I did not, bro.
I know you did.
Yes,
yes, I know, but I did.
But I didn't go against what you said, though. I didn't go against what you said, though.
You don't need to go against what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is, what the fuck is this nigga?
you just talking to me.
Hold on, preacher man. Hold on, preacher man. This is a conversation between me and Pierre, bro.
I can't help myself, bro. You too good at it. You just talking to be talking.
You guys keep
bro. Listen, bro. I'm not talking to be talking.
You guys keep letting people off the hook.
BF does not need you to back him up, OG. He does not need anybody to speak for him, bro.
John Wick, if you write something else, everybody with a super wrench is going to punch on you, nigga, because the link is there, and I gave you the link. So shut your goofy ass up. Write something else, John Wick. Write something else. And we'll see your weird ass tomorrow. Now write something else. And let's see how that plays out. Everybody with a super wrench is going to punch on your ass. And we will see your weird ass tomorrow, nigga. Now write something else. Because the link is there for you. I gave you a specifically and fresh copy. You are a coward, my nigga. Because you know you meat ride boots. Now write something else. And let's see how this plays out for you. Let's see how it plays out for you. I guarantee you, everybody with a super wrench is looking dead at you. Now write something else. Anyways, back to my brother Dave. My brother Dave. When I went over Ramirez's resume, I told you who these people were. I didn't just speak about anybody that was undefeated. I spoke about people that I knew. I knew who they were. I knew what they were. I knew what type of fighter they were. I knew they were knockout artists. I knew what they were. I knew people that they fought. I knew these things. Or else I would have called out everybody that was undefeated. So let's go back to Jose Ramirez's resume. Let's go back to it now. Here you go. Let's scroll on down now. Because I didn't look at any of these people. So let's see of the undefeated fighters, if that's what you want to do, because I'm not calling them out at all. I don't really care about none of these guys. Well, I really can't say these because all these guys are good. I mentioned all these guys because all these guys they're it. I didn't talk about Barboza or Devin Haney. He lost those fights. I didn't talk about that. But I talked about right here from Mike Reed, because this is the guy that the undefeated boxer puncher that he fought. He wasn't a knockout artist, but he was a boxer puncher. The undefeated Mike Reed is who he fought for to become the mandatory to Amir Imam for the WBC title, the vacant WBC title. That's who he fought for this. That's where Amir Imam came in, who was a knockout artist. That's where Tony Orozco, where I told you he fought guys, bro, to include Adrian Broner, if I'm not mistaken. Jose Zapata, you already know he's a knockout artist. Maurice Hooker was a WBO champion. Victor Postal, you already know who he is. Josh Taylor, who some people believe he actually should have got a draw in that fight. If you look at the scorecards, they're 112, 114 because of the knockdown. If there's no knockdown, Dave, that's a draw. If there's no knockdown, hold up. If there's no knockdown, that's a draw. If there's no knockdown. Okay. Jose Pedraza, you know who he is. Y'all give him credit for because of Tank. Richard Comey, you know who he is. Ranches Barthélemy. And then I stopped right there. I didn't speak about Barboza and Devin Haney, bro. I didn't speak about them. I stopped right there. Now I'll go back over here once again. Now I'll go back over here and we'll go back. That's 7 people. Basically 7 people I named. We'll go back to Pitbull Cruz now. Because you said his resume is not bad. Okay. Y'all only know this man because of that guy right there, Diego Magdaleno. That's the only reason why y'all know him. And y'all don't know who Magdaleno is. You don't know what type of fighter he is. You don't know who he fought. You don't know anything about that guy. You don't know if he's a boxer puncher, a puncher boxer, a mover. You have no idea who this man is. You just know Pitbull knocked him out in the first round, and all of a sudden y'all glaze Pitbull. You have no idea who this guy is. Facts. We move on to Jose Romero. You wanted me to stop right there. He's undefeated. I'll stop right here. Who is he? You say it doesn't matter. It does matter. Yes, it does matter. It 100% matters. Because if it doesn't matter, I'll do what I do every single time you guys do this shit. We'll go ahead and bring up Abel Mendoza. I bring him up every motherfucking time. Because it doesn't matter. As we say, it doesn't matter. All right. These things don't matter. I'll bring up Abel Mendoza, the same motherfucker that you guys, oh, nah, man. Nah, BF, nah. Well, here he is. 43-0, undefeated. Still fucking fighting 6-rounders and 8-rounders in 43 fucking fights. Yeah, here you go. Undefeated now. He's undefeated. This man is undefeated. He's 43-0 with 32 knockouts. Undefeated. He's got the same fucking resume as Terrence Bud Crawford. So if you're telling me it doesn't matter if a motherfucker is undefeated, if you're telling me this, right? If you're telling me it doesn't matter because somebody is undefeated, if that's what you're saying to me, then you're telling me that this guy is just as good as Terrence Crawford. Is that what you're saying to me?
Nah, but he got experience.
Oh, wait, Dave, simple question, brother.
No, I said nah. I said nah.
Okay.
Nah.
But then you went on to add some extra stuff. So if he's not as good as Terrence Crawford, why is he not as good as Terrence Crawford?
Because Bud is elite and he's not elite.
How is Bud elite? How is Bud elite? They have the same resume.
Because
how is Bud elite?
Because it's not the same resume, it's the same record.
If it's not the same resume, how's it different? They're both 43-0 with 32 knockouts.
We know how, bro. We know it's the obvious answer, bro. We know, bro. Come on, we're gonna ask
I'm waiting for you to say it. We do know, and I'm waiting for you to say what's the obvious answer. I'm waiting for it.
We know the answer to that.
No, we do.
Answer,
we do know, and I'm waiting for you to say it because you're the one that's saying somebody is undefeated or that means something. That's what you're doing. So I'm waiting for you to tell me what the obvious answer is.
I'm just saying, fighting someone undefeated is good for a record.
I'm gonna say it one more time because you can do this. Let's do it together. You can do it. You can do it, my brother.
Okay, Bud is not proven. Bud is not proven.
Okay, so you said Bud is not proven?
No, this buddy right here is not proven.
Okay, so he's not proven. That doesn't make any sense to me. He's 43.
Well, he does because he hasn't fought anybody.
Oh, he hasn't fought anybody. That's what's up. So now that we got that,
bro. We already know that, bro. We already know that.
No, we don't know that. No, we don't know that. We don't know.
You said he's a 6-rounder, bro. Come on, bro.
This guy isn't. You said this guy isn't proven. He ain't nothing because he hasn't fought nobody. So tell me again what Jose Romero is.
The thing is, I don't have enough knowledge about him to say anything about it. Doesn't mean he doesn't. Let me just say this, bro. Let me just say this, bro.
I'm proud.
Let me just say this, bro. I don't have enough knowledge to speak on that.
That's what's up.
And that is why
if you don't have enough knowledge to speak on it, how are you telling me he's undefeated? So that makes him good.
I didn't say he's good. I said he's good on people's resume. It looks good. It looks good.
If he's good on people.
Yes.
So if he's good on people's resume,
yes, it is. Yes, it is, bro. Fighting somebody undefeated.
If he's good on people's resume, then this guy should be great on people's resume.
Yeah. No, he shouldn't be great.
He should be great.
No, what do you mean? He shouldn't be great.
Why not great? He's 43-0 with 32 knockouts. That guy only had 24 fights. He's got double the fights. Why is he not great? If that guy was good, and he's got double the fights.
Bro, I don't care if you had 100 fights. People have many fights in amateurs. Doesn't matter. If you fought nobody, you fought nobody.
If you fought nobody, you fought nobody. Okay, so how is this guy?
I say, bro, being undefeated looks good on the resume. That's it.
This is the problem y'all have. It's the problem y'all have. You will have this problem. This is the reason why you guys will always fall when you try to cook with me. You'll always fall every single time.
Tell me, bro.
Because you
Tell
guys
me.
make your own formulas. You use your own formulas. No, there is one formula. You are what your resume proved you to be. That's what you are. I don't give a damn if you're undefeated. I don't care. If I'm not mistaken, Lima Bean was undefeated when he fought Boots. I don't remember anybody saying, yo, Lima Bean's the truth. Lima Bean, man, it's a great fight for Boots. I don't know anybody said that. I don't know no one. But yet, mysteriously now, you're telling me that Jose Romero is good, or a good name for a resume, because he was undefeated. But yet, when I showed you 43-0 with 32 knockout Mendoza, all of a sudden, he's not. This is the problem that you guys will always have, brother. So, Jose Romero, not a name. It's not good. He's not a fighter that everybody's going to say, yo, this was a good name right here. You're only saying anything because he was undefeated.
Wouldn't you say that? Wouldn't you say that he has more professional experience than fucking David Morrell when he fought Benavidez?
No.
Why not? He had less fights than
because
this
it's
nigga.
based on who you fought. Vasil Lomachenko has less fights than Tank Davis. Are you saying he's not experienced as Tank? No, you're not.
He never fought as many fights as Tank as a professional.
That's right.
Which
is what matters. So now you're moving the goalposts because you just said that this guy is more experienced than David Benavidez when he fought David Morrell. You didn't say shit about the amateurs, and neither did I.
No, I didn't say nothing about amateurs.
Neither did I, and neither did I. What I did say is Vasil Lomachenko has less fights than Tank Davis. That's what I said.
Yes.
You brought up in the pros to be contrary to the amateurs. I never brought up the amateurs. I gave you the same formula you gave me. This is why you guys can never really cook with me. Because you guys try to maneuver around.
I can cook with you, bro. This is just a bad topic.
Cook with me is just top ramen.
Nah, bro. Bro, I can cook with you, bro. You know that.
You can cook with me. It's just boiled eggs. That shit is not good. Jose Romero, bro.
Nah, bro.
You do not know who Jose Romero is. You have no idea who Jose
You're a
Romero is.
good talker, Dave.
Okay.
BF. You can good talker. You're a good talker.
ABF.
So let's keep
I
going.
can see, bro. You made a better point. You made a better argument. That nigga. I mean, I didn't disagree on at all, bro. When you showed me his resume, I said it's a good resume.
Yes.
I did say that.
Yeah. What's good?
Because
he fought Tank
you
Davis,
told me
Gamboa.
What?
He fought Tank Davis, Gamboa, Rolly, Jose.
Those are the after Tank Davis. After Tank Davis, he fought at least 4 good names, which is okay. Nah, I take that back. 3 because Gamboa was trash.
He fought
Gamboa was trash at that time.
Yes, he was. Because y'all said he was trash when Devin fought him, and he fought Gamboa after Devin.
I never said that Gamboa was trash, but I never said he was trash when Devin fought him.
He was trash. Yes, they did.
No, I said he got knocked out. I said he got knocked out. That's all I said.
Okay, so Gamboa was good. Perfect. So then that means he was even better on Devin Haney's resume because he fought Devin before he fought Pitbull. Perfect. No problem. No problem. So Gamboa, there's one name. Rolly Romero, who is Cheeks, but we could put Rolly on. And you know Rolly is Cheeks, my nigga. You know it. Don't even cap and act like he's not Cheeks. You know
bro, Rolly is Cheeks, but he fights Cheeks.
I'm not taking him off. He's on there. Gamboa.
He's a good name though to have in your resume.
Hey, I'm not taking him off. Gamboa was on there. Rolly on there. Well, I'm not going to put Jose because he lost. Right? I didn't put Devin and I didn't put Arnold Barboza on Jose Ramirez's resume. I only put the guys he beat.
But he did put Josh Taylor.
I didn't put Josh Taylor. I said people.
You said he had a close fight with him.
Yeah, they said they arguably thought he won or had a draw, but I didn't put him on there. I stated what it was.
Okay, that's all I did. Okay, cool. Okay.
Okay. So Gamboa, Rolly, and Lamont Roach.
And
And he got a draw. Well, I can't even
Roach.
put Lamont Roach, got a draw. I didn't put no draws. He fought Gamboa and Rolly. That's who he fought.
That's it.
But when you say draw is somebody on your resume, bro, wouldn't you put that?
Fine, then put 3 on there. Gamboa, Lamont Roach, and Rolly. Fine, put it on there. Now, please tell me how his resume is good.
It's decent, bro. It's not bad, but it's decent.
If his resume is
I need
decent,
him to explain how he
if
knocked
his
out.
resume is decent, and you got fighting 2 fighters, beating 2 and having a draw with a third makes you decent, then what is beating 7 and unifying?
It's better. I already admitted
No,
that,
it's
bro.
not better. It's not better. If this is decent, then what are the levels? Decent, good, great.
It's decent,
But those
good.
are-
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
So decent,
Bro.
good, and great.
Yes.
Okay,
Ramirez's
if
resume is
3
good.
So if 2.5 is decent, what makes it good? If 2.5 is decent, are we out of 10 here? So 2.5 out of 10 is decent? Is that what we're saying? I'm just asking.
Bro, it's decent, bro.
So 2.5 out of 10 is decent. I'm asking.
Yes, it is, bro. It is.
Okay, so 2.5 makes you decent. If 2.5 makes you decent, having 9 or 10 makes it elite.
No,
2.5
Ramirez's resume is not
decent.
elite.
Okay, 2.5 is decent. 5 is good. That's good. 2.5 is decent. 5 is right in the middle. Right in the middle. 5 is right in
Look
the
at
middle.
what BF is doing, bro. Look at what BF is doing.
I'm not
Bro,
doing
this guy,
nothing.
bro.
You said it's decent, bro.
You speaking facts,
We
man.
ain't gonna do none of that, BF. Come on, bro. We
If
ain't
you
gonna
said, how are you telling me something is decent without telling me how it's decent? You just
It's decent because it's decent because
you
at
fought
the,
2.5.
his most recent fights, he had decent names, good names.
He got
That's
a
why it's
draw in
decent.
his most recent fight.
Yes,
What are you
we
talking
know
about?
that we know that for most of his resume, he
What
didn't fight
decent names
anybody.
are you talking about? We're looking at them. What decent names?
Rolly is a decent name.
Rolly and
Valenzuela,
Lamont
even though,
Roach.
yes, those are decent names.
You're
Who else at the bottom?
1.5. You're
Well,
1.5.
go back down. Go back down.
Okay, to who?
Didn't you
Gamboa?
count 3 people, bro? Yeah, Gamboa is. I mean,
Gamboa,
even though he
Rolly,
How,
and
how
Lamont
many
Roach.
fights he had? I'm not getting in
No,
y'all business.
preach. No, preach.
I just
Gamboa, Rolly,
and Roach.
Lamont Roach. That's 3
That's
fighters.
3.
In 3 fighters, he beat 2, and he got a draw with a third. That is 2.5. You told me that 2.5 is decent. So it's decent, which means the scale has to be 10 because that's how we get decent. Otherwise, what's the scale? How many fighters make you great? How many fighters make you elite? How many fighters make you something?
Well, it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter how many. Here's the thing, bro. It doesn't matter how many there is. What matters is it's an objective opinion, perspective. It's an objective.
Your opinion
It
has
can
no
be.
factual
You
basis
can have
of nothing.
you can have, bro. You can have 10 decent fights.
You can have 10 decent fights.
Yes, doesn't have to be. Doesn't mean that only 2 is decent. No, you can have 10 decent fights.
You just moved the goalposts again because now you're.
No, it's not.
You did.
No, I'm telling you,
Yes,
it can be
did.
10 decent fights.
No, you just moved the goalposts because you just said you can have 10 decent fights. No one said any fight was decent. What we said was, who are the names? Gamboa, Rolly, Lamont Roach. Of the names, he beat 2, and he got a draw with 1. That's 2.5, which makes his resume decent. You moved the goalpost to say decent fight. No one said anything about this. We're trying to figure
Well, I'm
out.
not trying to. No. You moved the goalpost first by trying to compare and say.
I never moved it. I never moved it. You said
you try to move the goalpost by saying that if you have more than 10, then it's elite.
I didn't. I am giving, brother. How can you say something is decent without telling me what is great? If 2.5 is decent, then what's great? Okay, he fell off again with his connection. I will tell you guys, if you're saying 2.5 is decent, then I'm guessing double 2.5. If you double 2.5, that's good. Decent, 2.5. Good is 5. That's good. Well, if you, okay, there you go. There you go, Dave. He came back. His connection is messed up. So there you go. So, Dave, you said 2.5 is decent. Okay. If you double 2.5, you now have good. That's what you have. You have a good resume. Doubling 2.5, that means 5 fighters. You fought 5 fighters. That means you have a good resume. Because 2.5 or beating 5, you beat 5 fighters. If you beat 5, because you beat 2 and got to draw at 1, that makes you have a decent resume. Double that. That makes you have a good resume. That means you beat 5 names. Now you got good. Double good. You have great. That's 10 names. You beat 10 names. You beat 10. That's a great resume. That's what you did. We're using your standard, not mine. You said 2.5 is decent. Decent out of what?
Well,
that's why I say
that is decent, but it can be 5 fights that are decent, bro. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll try this one more time, brother. You said his resume with 2.5, having 2 victories and 1 draw.
Yeah, I know what you're doing, bro. I know what you're trying to do, bro. I didn't say none of that.
I'm not trying to do
anything. I didn't
anything.
say none of that.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm asking you if his resume is decent. If his resume, if 2 wins and a draw makes your resume decent, then what makes your resume great? How many wins makes it great? That's what I said. And I took your number of 2.5, doubled it to 5 to make your resume good. You beat 5 people. That's good. You have a good resume. You beat 5. Because beating 2 and having a draw with 1 is decent. If you beat 5, your resume is good. Double that, your resume is great. You beat 10. Your resume is great. That's all I did. I took your number and made the whole thing. That means 10 fighters he beat are great. Jose Ramirez beat 7, which means his resume is
you're looking at it differently, bro. You're looking at it differently than me. Let me explain why it's different.
There is no explanation. All you're gonna do is try to move.
Hold on, bro.
Watch this man.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you why. He can take one fight. He can take one fight, bro. You can fight a lot of trash ass fights in Mexico and then fight one elite fighter and beat him. That will make your resume good because of that one name. Like when Kambosos beat Tio, when Kambosos beat Tio, his resume became good, bro, because of Tio alone.
No, his resume became okay. His resume became decent, and not just because he beat Tio, because he also had Mickey Bay on there, and he also had another guy on there.
Well, that's it. Okay. Well, that's your definition of decent. Then my definition of decent is not the same as yours. Clearly, it's not.
Well, you haven't told me your definition of decent. So what the fuck you talking about?
When I'm trying to tell you, you keep saying I'm over the goalpost.
What is your definition of decent? Because you have not told me. So
when I'm trying to tell you, bro, but you keep saying I'm over the goalpost.
Because you are. What is your definition?
No, I'm not, bro. The thing is, bro, I said that resume. Right, I said people's resume is decent.
Okay, cool. Let's all stop. Let's stop. Dave, what is your definition of decent? Are you going to mention your definition of decent? No? Okay. All right. I understand. I definitely understand why you won't mention your definition, why you won't explain your definition of decent. I understand. If I was you, I wouldn't either. Anyways, back to our original conversation at hand. Pitbull Cruz resume is not good. His resume is not good. Jose Ramirez resume is good. Jose Ramirez is a better fighter than Pitbull Cruz. He's always been a better fighter. The only reason why Tank fans say Pitbull Cruz is good and Jose Ramirez is not is because Pitbull fought Tank. If Jose Ramirez fought Tank Davis, they would be saying Jose Ramirez has the greatest resume in boxing. They will be glazing and praising Jose Ramirez because he was a unified champion. And Tank has never fought one of those. Never.
Yo, my bad, BF, bro.
It's all
Female
good.
keeps keeping me off, bro.
It's all good. I ain't tripping, brother. I'm not tripping. All I do know is that if Tank had Jose Ramirez on his resume, that would be the best competition on his resume. Because nobody ever did he fight ever. His whole career was a unified champion. No one. Not Leo Santa Cruz, not Mario Barrios, not Rolly Romero. No one. If Jose Ramirez was on Tank's resume, he is the best competition that Tank has ever fought his entire career. His whole career. Now, give me another fighter that Tank fought. Give me another fighter that Tank fought. I don't care. Give me a fighter that Tank fought that was a unified champion ever in their career.
They won't.
Exactly.
None of them.
Exactly. So then nobody is better than Jose Ramirez on Tank's resume. I don't give a damn what you niggas think. You're entitled to think you can fly. Until one of you niggas
Okay, let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question, bro.
Until one of y'all jump off a building and flap your wings and fly away, you can think whatever the fuck you want. The facts of the matter is,
let me ask you a question, dog.
Okay, let me make sure I say this again. The facts of the matter is, if Jose Ramirez was on Gervonta Tank Davis's resume, he'd be the best competition that he had ever fought his entire career. That's what he would be. And that's a fact.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
Okay, you can give me your opinion all you want. What I gave you is a fact. That's a fact. That's the reason why y'all glaze Leo Santa Cruz, because y'all say, oh man, Leo's a multi-division champion, BF. Leo's got multi-division champion, BF. Yeah, you use his accolades to glaze Tank fighting Leo. Well, the accolade of Jose Ramirez would be the only unified champion that he has ever faced in his career. That's what accolade he would have. So if you're telling me
so
that
if
Leo
Tank fought,
in that, what? If Tank fought?
Hold on, if Tank fought Josh Taylor, who was undisputed at that time, if he beat him as an undisputed champion, would that mean? Let me ask you. Hold on. If he were to fight Shakur, who has never been undisputed, does that mean Josh Taylor is the better competition than Shakur?
If what? Say that again.
If Tank beat Josh Taylor, who was undisputed, Shakur has never been undisputed. Does that mean that Josh Taylor is the better name on Taylor's name than Shakur Stevenson?
He is the better competition because he is proven.
So he's more proven than Shakur.
What?
No, I'm asking.
That strong man.
I'm trying to understand, bro. I'm trying to understand because I know, bro. A lot of people disagree with you.
No, you're not trying to understand.
We know, bro.
You're trying to find it out.
Ryan Garcia beats Jose Ramirez, bro. 10 times out of 10 times, bro. What are we talking about?
Let's be clear and let's be definitive. Shakur Stevenson has never been undisputed. His accolade does not match Josh Taylor's. That is a fact. He could be unified. He could be a ring champion. I don't give a fuck about none of that. He was never undisputed. It is an opinion that Shakur is a better fighter than whoever. That's an opinion. Unless they fight, you never know. It is an opinion that Shakur beats Tank. It's an opinion that Tank beats Shakur. Until they fight, you don't know. It is a fact that Josh Taylor was undisputed. It is a fact. If you beat Josh Taylor, you beat a former undisputed champion. Those are facts. Just like if you
Floyd Mayweather was never undisputed.
So fucking what?
So Floyd Mayweather is not a better competition than Josh Taylor.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. I don't know why you're trying to move it around. You can
I'm not moving nothing around, bro. It's just an example, bro.
No, you're not giving me an example. What you're trying to do is you're trying to wiggle out of something. So let's do it again. Floyd Mayweather was never motherfucking undisputed. Never.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest, though.
His accolade is he's one of the greatest in y'all minds. That's your opinion. He didn't fight everybody to be one of the greatest. It's a fucking opinion. of sheep. That's a sheep
Yo,
opinion.
BF is funny, bro. You funny, bro.
Okay,
Floyd Mayweather's not that good, dude.
what the facts are is that Josh Taylor's accolades are better than Floyd Mayweather's because Josh Taylor was undisputed and Floyd Mayweather never was. Those are facts, whether you niggas like it or not. I don't give a fuck who you think will win. I don't give a fuck who you think will win. Those are facts. I'm not giving you guys an opinion on who you think. No, I'm giving you the facts. It is a fact that Floyd was never undisputed. It is a fact. And he could have been had he fought Kell Brook. He chose not to. He chose not to. He could have been. So we don't know if he would have even beat Kell Brook. We can believe it. We can have an opinion that he would, but we do not know. You niggas live in opinion land. I don't. I live in factual land. And in factual land, you can look at anybody you want to look at. I got to mute you right quick, Stay. You got a background. You can look at anybody you want to look at, and that's fine. Look at any fighter and believe whatever you want to believe. That's fine. You can believe Floyd beats everybody in the world. You can believe Shakur beats everybody, and Tank beats everybody, and T.O. beats everybody, and Devin beats everybody. Believe whatever you want. None of that shit matters until you get in the ring. You can sit here and believe Tank beats everybody, and I will never knock you for it. My only question will be, then prove it. That's my only statement. You're entitled to your belief. Floyd Mayweather was never undisputed. Never. His accolade is not better than Josh Taylor's. Beating Josh Taylor puts a better accolade on your resume because he was a former undisputed champion. All Floyd is a name. That's it. He would have been just like what I'm looking at right here. If we looked at this man's resume, and this man's resume said all these bunch of fucking bums right here from Mexico, and then I got right there, instead of Juan Jose Martinez, it says Floyd Mayweather. And he beat Floyd. That does not make his resume elite. Doesn't make his resume great. It means he had a good night. On that night, he beat Floyd. That's all it means. On all these other nights, he beat a bunch of fucking bums. That does not make his resume great. Doesn't make his resume elite. Doesn't make his resume shit. It says on that night, you were better than Floyd. That's all it says. Your resume is not great because you beat one fighter. At all. At all. If you want to say it's decent because he beat Floyd, say it's decent. Well, then I'm going to say, okay, so if beating Floyd makes your resume decent, then that's only one fighter. So that means 2 makes your resume good. That means 4 makes your resume great. Nothing will change. Same damn thing.
Bro, I disagree with that, bro. Because if a fighter's elite, dog, if a fighter's elite, bro, and he's considered the best of that era at that time, like Bud is right now. If Boots isn't for nobody and he just beats Bud, his resume is like very good, bro. It's actually great to beat Bud Crawford.
His resume is good because he beat Bud. He beat one fighter. You beat one fighter. You beat one guy. How does that make your resume great? You beat one guy. Nobody was saying Bud's resume is great when he beat Post Out. That was one guy. Nobody said Bud's resume was great when he beat Ricky Burns. That was one guy. Hell, they didn't say his resume was great when he became undisputed and beat Ndongo. They wasn't saying his resume is great. They were saying his resume is garbage. They were shitting on Ndongo. Hell, I shitted on Ndongo. You shitted on Ndongo. We weren't saying Bud's resume is great because he beat Ndongo. The irony there is that my brother keeps falling off. Okay, there you go. I see you. Y'all bugging, bro. You're bugging, bro. You're bugging. You guys are legitimately bugging. You're legitimately bugging. And you're doing
Can I say
all
one
this.
thing?
Hey, BF, can I chime in?
You're doing all this to try to prove that Isak Pitbull Cruz resume is good. That's what you're doing.
I already agreed it's not that good, bro. It's decent.
No, it's not good at all. Not good at all.
It's
not better
decent.
and it's not better than Jose Ramirez. Now, does it mean that Jose Ramirez can beat Pitbull Cruz? No. Does it mean that Pitbull Cruz can beat Ramirez? No. It just means that Ramirez fought better competition. And he did. It does not mean they can beat each other until they fight. And I would pick Jose Ramirez to cook this dude. I would pick him to cook Pitbull Cruz. And I would base that on what Ryu did to him. And I would base it on even what Lamont Roach did to him. Man, they used their range. They used their distance and jabbed this man's head off and hooked this man's lights out. He's got like a 50-inch reach. These guys got like 70-something-inch reaches. That's not how Ramirez fights, bro. Maurice Hooker would cook this dude because he used his reach. You guys only give this man props because he fought Tank. That's it.
No,
if he never, if he didn't fight Tank, you would know the fuck he is.
Yeah, like I was also gonna say, Pitbull, he wasn't even known like that at all. Like the only American fighter that he had fought before Tank was Thomas Mattis, right? That was back on Showtime, and you know he had beat him, but after that he was never to be known. You know, leading up to Tank.
No one cares about Thomas.
Well, he was fighting on Tank's undercard. He was fighting on Tank and Rolly's undercard, and then Rolly got. He was going to fight on Tank's undercard again when he was fighting Rolly, and then Rolly pulled out, and then they made in the main event.
My brother, how many main events? TD, what's up, TD? How many main events did Tank Davis have? Just give me. You don't got to give me an exact number. Just a guess. Just a guess. How many main events you did?
Bro,
just a guess off the top of your head. Just throw out a number. Don't matter. Just a guess. There's no right or wrong.
8, 7,
7, 8 main
I'm
events.
not sure.
Tank's in. Okay, that's fine. No wrong. There's no wrong answer. 7 or 8 main events that he's been in. How many motherfuckers on his undercard do you know? How many people on his undercard that are like Pitbull? How many Pitbull Cruzes on the undercard do you know? Of those 7 or 8,
but
I'm listening. Give me 5. Okay, give me 5. Give me 5 Pitbull Cruzes.
Well, I don't know them, bro. That's the problem.
You said
I don't know
plenty.
them.
Okay, exactly.
I thought you meant in, like Mexicans.
No, that's exactly what I said. You said plenty. I said, give me how many main events has he had? You said about 7 or 8. Cool. I asked you how many undercard fighters like Pitbull on those undercards. You said plenty. I said, give me 5. You said you don't know them. Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. You don't know him. And that's exactly what you would know about Pitbull Cruz if Tank didn't fight him. You wouldn't know him. He'd be right along with the rest of
I would know him.
That fought on the undercard that you don't know.
I knew Barrios right before Tank fought him. Because he was the co-main. He was the co-main event before Tank knocked out Leo Santa Cruz. So I knew Barrios, and then
So you named one fighter.
No, I knew Barrios because he was the co-main. So he knocked out somebody.
You knew Barrios. Out of all of the undercard fights that Tank had, the only one that's like Lamont Roach that you knew was Mario Barrios. Congratulations.
This nigga, he was the co-main, bro.
So you only knew him because he was the co-main. Well, Pitbull was not the co-main.
He was the fight before the co-main, before Barrios.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. He was not a co-main. So if he was the fight before that, he was the fight before Mario Barrios. This guy right here. So you only knew Mario Barrios and the fight before the co-main on one of the 7 or 8 main headliner cards that Ted did. That should tell you all you need to know. You only know this guy and Barrios is because they fought.
I probably would have forgot about Barrios if Tank didn't fight him immediately.
Yes.
I only remembered him because Tank fought him right after.
Not just Barrios. You would have forgot about Barrios and this guy if Tank didn't fight him. You would have forgot them both. Just like you don't know anybody else on his undercards that are like him. Because he had guys on his undercards. There's like 3 and 4 fights on his card before the main event with him. It's like 3 and 4 fights. You don't know these guys. And you still don't today. And you wouldn't know Pitbull or Mario if they didn't fight Tank. You wouldn't know neither
Only
one.
guy I know who fights on his undercard is Scooter Davis. Who's like that.
Because Scooter Davis is basically his fighter. Yeah. See, I didn't ask you about that. I asked you about give me the other Mexicans that fight on his undercard because Mexicans do be fighting on his undercard. Give me the other Pitbull
Yeah.
Cruzes. Give me the other ones.
Yeah, I don't
You
know none of them, bro.
You
I don't know
don't.
none of
Yes,
them.
and you wouldn't know him either. But you would. But you would know him if he was fighting competition. If he was fighting
But
competition.
I did enjoy people's fight though. People Cruz fight, bro. I do like his fights.
Whoever said you see? I didn't ask you if you liked them. I love how you try to move the goalposts. I didn't ask you. I said
It's not a
what I
goalpost
asked you
move, bro. It's just a fact, bro.
It
It's
is
just
a
a fact.
goalpost move. It is because I never asked you if you liked them or not. That was never part of this conversation. Whether you liked them or didn't like them. What I asked you is, did you know who the fuck he was? And you didn't. And you wouldn't if Tank didn't fight him. So now you're telling, but I guarantee you, you know Ramirez, and you knew Ramirez without Devin fighting him. You knew Ramirez was a unified champion without Devin. Yeah, we knew that. We knew he fought Josh Taylor without fighting Devin. We knew those things for sure.
I probably would have known Pitbull Cruz because he was about to fight. He was about to fight on his undercard again for the Rolly fight.
Exactly. Against who?
Exactly. I don't know who that nigga.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
All I know is he fought Tank.
Exactly. But if I ask you who he fights after Tank, you know. Yeah, because you know him because of Tank, my nigga, and nothing else. And you wouldn't have known him. Yeah. That's why I say you guys be cooking with me, but it be boiled eggs. At least y'all don't even put the right salt on y'all boiled eggs. It just be straight bland boiled eggs.
Nah, this ain't me trying to cook nothing, bro. I ain't trying to cook nothing. This is just a good. This is some good chat, bro. Good conversation, bro.
Yeah.
This is not no debate, bro. Bro. All I'm saying is, bro, Jose Ramirez cannot beat Pitbull Cruz. That's my opinion. It's not a fact, but it's my opinion. That's it.
Right. You know, all I want us to let me just say this one thing, and I'm gonna shut up the rest of the way. You young brothers need to. It's some sayings that goes back. And I don't hear it said too much nowadays with you young brothers. But the saying is, opinions are just like assholes. Everybody got one.
And they all stink.
There you go. Opinions don't mean you right. That's just, you know, I couldn't make an argument on my opinions. And you don't win in real life. You don't win on opinions.
You can. There is, the reason why I like talking to Dave about when it comes to Tank is that he has a cutoff that he won't go unless he like piss him off and shit like that. I saw you, Dave. My brother, Insane you came on and you fell off. I was gonna bring him on. I just didn't want to put you and Dave in the same panel at the same time because y'all always get to beefing. But shout out to my brother Insane's his queen's birthday is today. Happy birthday to Mrs. Insane, man. Happy birthday to Mrs. Insane.
Hey, BF, it was my birthday on the 4th, dog. On the 4th of March.
Bro, why you didn't pull up on me then?
I just turned 23, bro.
Man, that's crazy that you beef with Dave. Crazy, and his wife's birthday is today, and your birthday was yesterday. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Yeah. Yo, that is diabolical, bro. Yeah, now that makes sense to me now. Why y'all beef so much? Because his queen's birthday is today. And your birthday was yesterday. That makes perfect sense why y'all beat. Oh man, that is crazy to me. But anyways, like I said, I like chopping up with Dave when it comes to Tank because there's a cutoff for him. There's a cutoff, right? He will only go past that cutoff if you piss him off, and then because he'll say no, bro. He won't let you speak. He'll just keep going, right? So that's that part, right? But I like chopping it up with him. Because when he gets to the point where he knows Tank is fucked up. Because what he'll do is, and he can't help it, he'll just start laughing. He cannot help it, bro. If I start cooking and he knows what it is, he'll start laughing. Mark my words. The next time if this ever happens again, watch him do it again. Watch him do it again. I promise you he'll do it again. Because it's natural. When he knows that Tank is in the wrong, you don't want to say Tank's in the wrong, right? But he'll just start laughing about it, and then we'll move on to something else. I'm not even bad. I'm not bad at all. I'm not bad at all. My thing to you guys, and I know my brother Stay has been chilling. I want my brother Stay to cook. Stay, you still there? Stay, you still there?
Remember you.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Yeah, you still there. I'm gonna fall back. I just wanted to. I'm gonna leave this to you guys because I wanted you guys. I really wanted to have this conversation. My thought process. I'm okay with Pitbull if he fights Pitbull at 140. If he fights him at 135, which is what is being reported, that's what's coming out. That's what I'm hearing. It's fight at 35. I do not like it. This fight is fucking garbage at 35. It's straight fucking garbage. And I want to know why Tank fans like it. And I want to know, Stay and Preach, like, why is he going this route? But I'm gonna fall back there.
Go ahead on, Stay.
Man, I don't like it because, bro, Pitbull is ass, man. First off, I didn't ask for him to fight Pitbull the first time. I ain't asked for him to fight Lamont Roach. I don't want to see him fight Lamont Roach or Pitbull again. I don't give a fuck about neither one of them fights. You coming back, you should be putting yourself in line to fight one of these names that we've been asking for the entire time. I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion. I mean, bro, I'm not paying for this shit at all. Like, I mean, fam, it gets to a certain point where we just gonna keep letting this nigga rob the bank because you like how this nigga perform. Fuck all that, bro. Like, you performing like that because you fighting lower level competition. It's simple and plain. Like, I don't want to see this shit.
I don't want to see it because Tank is he should at this point in his career at 30 years old and everything he'd been going through outside of the ring, and in his last 2 scheduled fights were canceled. So I don't like this fight. For the simple reason is he coming back doing the same thing he was doing before the tie with the first roast when he fell off. And he went crazy and everything. Said he wanted to retire and all that stuff. And he was doing all the same stuff because there wasn't nobody else active enough or had any kind of action enough for him to keep looking for that bum, right? But it got to the point where he had to fight somebody to stay relevant. The large contract he signed, they chopped that up. He thought he was getting all these hundreds of millions of dollars. And people said, we ain't gonna keep paying, $30 million and $20 million if you fighting bums. And that still didn't trigger him to try to challenge himself. Tank told me something when he was with Floyd Mayweather. He said, I don't fight for belts, I fight for money. And the reason why he still hanging around is because he know he got fans out there that's going to pay to watch his pay-per-view. Every fight he's been doing is on pay-per-view, and he's going to try to pay. That's why you don't want to go to Turkey, because he can't get no pay-per-view. Turkey do all flat fee fights. So that's why I don't like, because he's coming back doing the same garbage he did before. And this is supposed to be a new start for him. There ain't no new start. It's the same old thing.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a new start because he's talking about retiring. I want to say Tank is like 30 something or 31 or something like that. Shout out to St. Luke. He say, man, get Zepeda. I thought Tank is such a gargantuan star. He flexes on people and takes their opponent. Okay, so take Roach from Zepeda and rematch him. I agree. Shout out to my brother S. Walker. He say, I'm from the land, but come on, BF. LOL, don't put that kind of pressure on the young King Abdullah like that. There is no pressure. I believe Abdullah Mason beats Tank Davis right now.
Kill Tank.
There is no pressure. I believe he beats him right now. I don't know what y'all mean pressure. I believe he beats Tank now.
I believe Abdullah Mason beats everybody not named Tank.
Bro,
I believe he beats all of them right now.
Bro,
I believe he beats Shakur. I believe he beats Shakur.
Man, there's a saying.
I believe he beats all these guys.
There's a saying that hard work beats talent. Hard work beats talent. When talent fails to work hard, I think it's gonna come a day with Tank's talent.
When Abdullah Mason moves up to him, okay,
like
sorry for cutting you off, bro.
It's gonna come a day. It's gonna come a day, bro, where Tank Davis is gonna meet a motherfucker that's been working, waiting on his opportunity for a very long time while he been bullshitting, and he's not just gonna lose. He's gonna get fucking stopped, bro. You can't play boxing, man.
Shout out to Powerhouse. He said Tank said Norman Haney winner was next in his Bubba Dub interview. He a pure duck and a liar. Yes, he did say that, but you don't expect him to move up there. Y'all not getting none of that. Y'all not getting none of that. I believe this guy right here is the best fighter at 135. He is the best fighter at 140. This is what I believe. I believe he beats everybody at 140, and he beats
This guy's the
everybody at
future. He's the future of
He beats
boxing.
all of them right now, to include Tank. Every last one of them. I believe he will knock Lamont Roach unconscious. I believe he beats
Bro,
every last one of them. Every single one. Every single
I
one.
think
To
Tank,
include Tank.
right now, I think Tank stops him, bro.
I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis is his own worst enemy right now. He's got people like you, my brother Dave, and this is no disrespect to you because you're my guy, but people like you in his ear that gas him up and believe that he can do this and he can do that and he can do this and he can do that. They gas him up and act like he's all this and he's all that and he's all this and he's all that. They gas him up. That is a mentality. That's those intangibles. That's why he looked the way he looked when he fought Lamont Roach, right? And he had that grease in his eye, right? Those are the intangibles. At that level, it's the very small things, the minutiae that get you the dub. When he had that grease in his eye, what he was supposed to do is clinch. Clinch is what he was supposed to do, to let the time run out. That's what he was supposed to do. Not take a knee. Clinch. That's smart. That's ring IQ. That's ring IQ. That's the intangibles. That's the differences. He showed me right there with that when the going gets tough, he don't know what to do. That's what he showed me. He showed me right there that he's expecting his opponents to lay down. He's expecting his opponents to stand there and get hit and get knocked out, and then he can do his backflip off the ropes. That's what he's expecting. That's what that showed me. I'm not even trying to shit on the man. I promise you I'm not. I'm not trying to disrespect the man or nothing, bro. I'm being dead ass serious. That is what he showed me. So for me, it was like when he did that to me, when he did that to Lamont Roach, that showed me he's got something in his intangibles, not his skill set, his intangibles. That's something missing. What I saw with Abdullah Mason, I saw Abdullah Mason get dropped twice, get up and stop somebody. I saw that. That's a different level right there. Tank don't got that. Because if he did, then he would have bit down, did something a little different, and stopped Lamont Roach. Or just straight up outright beat him. He didn't. He ain't got it, bro. He's got the skills, Dave. All of them.
Yeah,
all the skills.
he has it, but he doesn't. It's his mindset, bro. He gets frustrated.
Don't
Bro,
got it.
out of all the fights, bro, I've watched.
Bro, he did the same thing. Hold up a second. Philly 215. Here for boxing. Is this you, bro? Why's your what's name look like that? Is this my bro here for boxing? Let me see something right quick, y'all. Hold up 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Let me see something. Hey, bro, is this you?
Yeah, what's up, bro? That's me. I had to sign in.
Oh, okay,
okay.
Yeah, okay. Nah, you good. I gotta make sure, bro. I gotta make sure because people be coming here and they be straight they be behind these things like that, and then I put them on and they be ass naked.
But crazy enough, though, people have done that with my name on other platforms, like trying to go up there and say stuff. I'm like, I ain't never been scared to say what I gotta say. We ain't gotta play that game. If it's me,
Stay
it's
on
me.
that type of goofy stuff.
Yeah,
Shout out to my brother TD, bro. Salute to my brother. He said can't teach 74-inch arm reach. We haven't seen the best Mason either. Only 21 years old. I believe he beats everybody. At 40, everybody at 35. He beats them all. And he might stop all of them, to be honest. I believe he beats them all. But go ahead here for boxing. I'm listening to you, bro.
Hey, I just wanted to give you something to cook on real fast, right? I know yesterday I saw the video you put out where you said Devin was doing the PBC a favor, right?
Yeah.
And I agree. Furthermore, today I saw people trying to push the narrative that Devin had to run to the PBC to get paid. Well, tell me, I want to know what if that. Let's say that's true. Why
it's not?
PBC,
he's taking a pay cut.
But look, let's just say it is.
Oh my!
Why are they so gung ho to pay Devin, but they can't pay nobody else that fight for them?
Oh,
Jamel Charlo been running around for 2 weeks begging for a fight, and Devin can get a big payday right away. And y'all really think Devin had to go to the PBC to get paid?
Oh
The
my
PBC
goodness.
should be honored that Devin is doing business with them right now.
They are. I'm telling you that right now. They are.
Yeah, they should be. And I think that it's good for boxing that Devin is willing to work with anybody. It says a lot about Devin, but somehow we flip this into a narrative and try to vilify him like, oh, he needs them. I told you. No, he does not. He's never needed the PBC.
Wow. Devin Haney has over $100 million. And I'm not pocket watching. I'm just letting y'all know. He's got over $100 million. He does not need PBC.
Yeah.
Devin can literally retire today and he'd be just fine.
And he'd be in the Hall of Fame. So.
In the Hall of Fame. He does not need the PBC for anything.
Yeah,
He
so
does
I listen to the regular Devin Haney, negative, hate platforms, and I listen to this stuff. I'm like, y'all don't even think before y'all say this shit. If it's bad and it sounds good to you, you'll spit it out. Y'all don't even think. Y'all don't even think. I'm like, Devin Haney had to run to the PBC to get a payday. I said PBC fighters can't even get a payday from the PBC. Devin Haney don't need them. He can watch his doc.
Errol Spence got to go to Australia.
Yeah, Devin could literally watch the PBC die if he wants to.
I need y'all to listen to me one more time. Errol Spence, man down, the big fish, the name over there, is going to Australia. Devin Haney is going. He is fighting Rolly in America.
Yeah.
In the Barclays on Amazon Prime. EJ is going to Australia in a different time zone where they'll be fighting in the goddamn afternoon.
And then they try to criticize Devin for being a quote unquote undercard fighter. I'd rather be a fucking undercard fighter than being an active one.
He's not an undercard fighter.
I'm saying, but even if he, let's say for the sake of it, even if he is, guess what? He's fighting and he's getting paid, and he can put his ego aside if that is the case to get paid. It ain't no prima donna shit with Devin. You don't have to beg Dev to fight.
Wow.
You gotta beg Dev. You gotta beg Dev to chill.
This is unreal that we focus on him being or fighting on an undercard as something that's supposed to be detrimental. Never in my life did ever in my entire boxing life has anybody ever said to me that a fighter should not get a fight because he's an undercard fighter. Because the last I checked, my brother here for boxing, this nigga right here, hold on a second, this nigga right here was on Tank's undercard. The last I checked.
Who's that?
And Tank still fought this. Pitbull Cruz.
Oh, yeah.
The last I checked, he was on Tank's undercard. And still
all it is their latest attempts to devalue and discredit everything he does. And I wish Devin would really adopt the mindset and the mentality that I'm like, excuse my language, I'm big dog around this motherfucker. Y'all gonna do what I say.
He won't.
He's too spiritual for that, man. He's too spiritual for that.
He got to start telling these boys, no, y'all gonna do what I say, or ain't nothing gonna happen.
You're speaking to the choir. Yeah. Don't act like I didn't say this to these people.
Yeah. It's time for
I like the way he's moving.
They're not gonna do it.
I like the way he's moving. He's a moral guy.
Yes.
And morality tops anything, man.
What Devin is going to do, and he's going to do this every single time, is try to fight the best every single time.
And you never have to beg him.
I rock with it, dog. I rock with you, but at what time do you gotta take a step back and be like, listen, bro, they're using your name.
Yeah.
That's what I say. What I believe, I don't know, but what I believe from his perspective is they can use my name all they want. The reality is I'm still smashing the gas on everybody. Keep using my name. You're only going to keep boosting me up. That's what I think he's thinking. I'm not sure that's what I think. But to me, it's like,
yeah, I'm ready to see Dev take this position where he accepts being the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? I think he's indifferent. But I want him to accept it kind of the way Floyd did. Like, I'll be your bad guy. And really turn that 100 into 2.
I'm about to text him right now.
I'm gonna send you on Twitter, X, whatever it's called later. But I'm gonna send you a DM if I want to rap with you about something small.
Okay.
But I'm gonna send something to you in a little bit.
I'm about to text him right now.
Yeah. But it's time for him to really, really stop letting these dudes say whatever they want to say and tell them, no, you're gonna do what I say or nothing gonna happen. Go fight Shakram G. It's all then. or do what I say and shut up.
I'm with it.
2 months ago, you told him he could never get the fight. Now, all of a sudden, he better fight you next. Who the fuck you think you are? You the biggest bum in boxing next to Mario Barrios. And you going to tell this 3 or 4 division, whatever Devin is now, undisputed champion, what everything Devin's done, you going to tell him what he got to do? I don't need you jokers. Y'all need him. He is the payday.
That's what I was gonna say. They say he on the undercard, but I bet you he probably was the highest paid fighter on the
I said
card.
he was the undercard against Brian Norman, but guess what fight y'all tuned in to watch? Y'all tuned in to watch that. Y'all didn't tune in to watch David Benavidez. Y'all tuned in to see Devin lose.
And I bet you he got more money than be David
sure.
than from Turkey than he did.
And I ain't gonna make this a David Benavidez roast session because David Benavidez is cut from that Haney cloth too, where he'll fight anybody at any time. So I'm gonna give him his flowers while we bringing his name up. But yeah, man, these dudes crazy, bro. They want us to believe that Devin is worthless. Like what?
If you look at the ratings for that fight, they peaked out with Devin, and after Devin fought, they dropped. The card.
Niggas went to bed.
Yeah, they wanted to see that fight with Devin, and then after the Devin fight, the ratings dropped.
I don't doubt that at all. No doubt in my mind.
It's the absolute truth.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just want to see the, like I said, I just hate the place where we are, where, you know, like the most active, popping young boy in the game that's really, really moving things and moving the needle is the one y'all hate the most, but y'all claim to love boxing. But y'all don't. Y'all can't love boxing behaving like this.
They don't. They don't. They just love to hate. They don't love boxing. They love to hate, and they'll always love to hate because hate makes them feel better.
Like the narrative now was, well, y'all said Rolly was a trash fight when Tank fought him. Well, because it was a trash fight. There was no reason to fight Rolly, none at all. The mandatory was satisfied with Pitbull Cruz, from my understanding. When Rolly had to back out, he was given credit for satisfying his mandatory. So there was no reason to spin back and fight Rolly Romero. But the difference now is Rolly is a title holder in Devin's division. Why are we asking why is Devin fighting him? You know why Devin's fighting him. Devin wouldn't even look Rolly's direction if Rolly didn't have a belt. He wouldn't even talk to this kid. But it's only because you have something I need, and because you have something I need, I will deal with you. But other than that, I don't want to deal with. I don't want to fight this bum. This doesn't do anything for my. Well, it does do something for his legacy. He'll get the belt out of it if nothing else. But I mean, I don't understand what the issue is with a unification. If Tank fought a champion at 135 and it was the worst champion at 135, so be it. I don't care. All right, get the belt, whatever.
So apparently, some dude reached out to Najee and asked Najee to set up a debate with KO versus me, I guess. If Najee wants to do that, I'll pull up.
You know, I debated KO one time for about 15 minutes.
I don't even want to. I'm just pointing it out. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just putting it out there. Someone just sent me this, and I will say, if that's what they want to do, set it up.
Yeah. Well, you know, he like 5'7", 150, so he got like a lot of little energy, man.
Yeah, I don't even care, dog. It's not
even
a lot of
little energy, man.
Not even a thing to me.
Yeah.
Set it up.
I've been begging that boy for a debate for 3 months. He told me no because I'm disrespectful.
Like I said, set it up.
Yeah, I've been trying to get it. He won't grant me one.
But none of them is trying to do nothing with me. Najee included. I don't give a fuck who he knows. He can get it too. None of them.
I ain't gonna throw no shade at Najee.
I got no beef with Najee. I got no beef with nobody, bro. I got no beef, none at all. But I'm not a dude that forgets things.
Right.
I'm not a dude that forget things, and I know what he said when I was over there, when I was on Dude page one day, and he pulled up and said something in the comments, and everybody was like, ooh, as if I'm supposed to bow down because you're Najee. Listen, salute to you, bro. I hope you have 1 billion subscribers and make $1 billion. You can't fuck with me. Now you can have all the interviews and know all the fighters and stuff like that. Congratulations, bro. I'm not a hater.
End of the day, though, man, Najee is a
whatever,
classic
bro.
definition.
They can't fuck with me.
Najee is the classic definition of a tether. Like, he is one of those Africans that adopt black culture, use it when it's convenient, but don't adopt none of the black people problems.
I'm not tripping.
Yeah,
You're right.
I ain't got no love for that boy. Not for the shucking and jiving he was doing with Ryan Garcia that day. I said, yeah, I'm done with this boy.
Like I said, I'm not tripping, and I'm not going at anybody. I'm just letting y'all know none of these niggas can fuck with me. Like that, and I mean that, like dead ass serious. None of these niggas can fuck with me.
Nah, I'm with you, bro.
And if they really with it, they can set it up. Since they too pussy to come over here, that's fine. No crazy. I got no beef. If you're telling me that's what you want me to do, then say less. I say less. I'm with it.
Hey, I'm gonna jump off for a couple minutes and come back up with you.
Yeah. All right, gang. Go ahead. I'm about to wrap it up here shortly anyway.
All right, cool. All right, bro. I'll give it you.
All right, family. Peace for my brother.
All right, bro.
Hey, Stay. Talk to me right quick. I need my brother Stay to talk to me right quick, Stay. I really need you to talk to me, bro. Because we have been going back and forth on a lot of these type of things where you and Preach, but really you was here before Preach. You was here when I was telling everybody my thoughts and opinions, right? And I was telling everybody that I think that Gervonta is the best. He beats, I was saying, I think Gervonta beats everybody from 147 and down. And I was telling everybody this, right? I was telling everybody this. And I believed it. You know what I'm saying? I stood on it. And all these things. It was him that moved me. Right? He moved me because I believed it. And now I feel like, my nigga, you legitimately said you have screwed up this. Like you have screwed up this boxing shit, bro. And this move right here is horrible to me, dog. This move is horrible to me. And I would like you just tell me what your thoughts about how I was to where I am. You know what I'm saying? What is it that you think in that respect? You broke up or something? Yeah, I'm not sure where you're at. Mr. Lightning says, Najee's my guy. I used to talk to him in the chats all the time. I don't have a beef with Najee. And you're, Mr. Lightning, you rock with Najee because Najee is a Shakur fan, a diehard Shakur fan, and you're a diehard Shakur fan. And that's no problem. Like I said, I got no beef with Najee at all. I'm just letting you guys know none of those guys can fuck with me. We all have different lanes. My brother is in the building. What's up, Red? Salute to my brother Red, Supreme Beast in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Beast. I'm at a point right now, right? I'm at a point right now where, and I'm gonna say this because I want y'all to hear me clearly, bro. I'm at a point right now where I'm looking at Shakur and I see him following the same path as Tank. And I call this stuff out and I get pushback consecutively and consistently. And I'm trying to figure out, I think because I'm a diehard, it's keeping me from losing my complete passion for the sport. Because all I see is a fight to keep it. That's all I see. I see a fight to keep the sport of boxing. I feel like if myself and people like me don't continue to fight to keep the sport of boxing, we're going to end up with straight up WWE. That's all we're going to have. 100%. There won't be no boxing pure shit. There won't be no nothing. We're going to end up with straight up 100% WWE. And it's something that I don't want it to get to.
Can I respond to that, Don?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you. I feel you, because boxing has gone down with these new boxers today, right? But there is still a little hope once they're out the way that boxing can maintain and return back to some similar glory. And I say that because all the years I've been watching boxing, over 50 years, I've seen boxing survive fighters, because fighters come and then they go. And boxing has continued to survive. Now, as far as I don't think it's going to ever turn into WWE, because all that's set up. But we going through a sort of setup period now, because the fighters gave all their power to the promoters. See, Don King, he was one of the top promoters back in the day, but them fighters didn't get a power to him. Ali damn sure didn't give his power to Don King. And a lot of other fighters, they didn't get the ones that made it great. Think about this, going in that same era. Mike Tyson was on top of the world, and then when he got with Don King, he started going down. And I'm not saying nothing bad about Don King, because I liked the Don King. But these fighters today, because you only had two big promoters back then. It was Bob Arum and Don King, right? But Don King had most of the bigger fighters than Bob Arum, right? Because he got in it, because Bob Arum didn't step up till after Ali left and he took top rank from Ali. That's when when Bob Arum started becoming big. But Don King was big even back then. But the thing about it is Don King became big with Muhammad Ali when he put together the Ali fight against George Foreman. That's when Don King became big. But look at it today. Bob Arum should have been moved on the side. He ain't doing nothing but, he got them fighters. When he got with ESPN, he signed a lot of them Olympic fighters, and he took control of their career. And a lot of top Olympic fighters went to him. And now ESPN left them because he was showing nothing but them garbage fights. He wasn't putting on fights for them to make money, get viewership. After that Fury and Wilder, they started going down. Now, the thing about boxing today is, see, once Tank finally get out the way, and because they want to still make him everything, which his resume don't say he should be everything. Once he out the way, really, Shakur been moving funny. I never did care too much for Shakur from his moves. I just don't think it's gonna die, brother. So, because you're gonna still have Devin around, you got Abdullah coming up, right? You still got some decent fighters that can continue on with the sport. They're young enough. You follow me? They ain't even hit their 30s yet. See, Tank in that group that hit his 30s. And he been playing games Floyd Mayweather taught him how to play games, and he's been playing games ever since. But and by him rising with that big payday against Ryan Garcia, that's when it just really went down then, because Tank never wanted to challenge himself. That's what keeps the sport going. When fighters challenge themselves, they put eyes on the sport. Back in the day, somebody like Jake Paul would have never been able to do what he's doing in boxing, because there are too many fighters, good fighters and great fighters, challenging themselves. That's how he had all the eye. Roy Jones fought every top-notch middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight. That's where he was campaigning throughout his prime. And he fought them all. Floyd didn't like Floyd, but Floyd was fighting top-notch fighters. He wasn't fighting bums like Tank doing. You know, he was fighting people who had resumes. The fight, he carried it on after Floyd. Then Andre Ward, it was puzzling he retired so young, because he could have kept going with the level of fighters that was out there. I mean, you know, I don't think, I just disagree that it's going to turn to WWE.
I hope not. The problems that I have, Preach, is that we are in here today and we're justifying or trying to or not to a fight with Pitbull Cruz and Gervonta Tank Davis before Tank, Devin, Tio, and Shakur. That is what we're justifying. That is what we're talking about. That is the conversation that we're having. Bro, Ali would have never. Mike Tyson would have never. Hell, Floyd Mayweather doesn't. Like the stuff that we're doing, that we're going through right now, it has watered the sport of boxing down so badly. Like so badly. They have taken blue magic and they have cut it with so much sheetrock and baking soda and baking powder and baby formula. They have took a 20 bag of weed and mixed a pound of sawdust. That is what the sport of boxing is right now. Literally. And to be a little biblical for my brother Preach, they have took the Bible and added 54 new chapters to it. That's what they did. That's what the sport of boxing is right now. There is no longer the book of John and Luke. There's now the book of Ryan, the book of Lamont. All of those books is now in here. Now you have to go to Ryan Garcia 4:8, and we got to break this down. Now we got to move over here to the book of Shakur. None of that existed. But they added all these things in here. There's a book in there of the WBO now. That was not a belt. There's a book of the IBF. That wasn't a belt. All of these things, they've added all these things to it, and it's up to us to try to digest it and now add that to our repertoire and make it a believable thing. And if they would stick with that and let us read the book with the 54 new chapters and let the 54 chapters be what they are, all right, this is crazy, but okay. They don't even do that. Preach. It's legitimately reading the Bible. Reading it's right there. John 3:16. Right in front of your face. And then taking that and saying that's not what it says. Because King James wrote this Bible. And we can just believe what King James meant when he wrote it. So let's just go there. Because come on now, BF. That's not what King James really meant. Yeah, but see, it's written right there. This is what's written. Oh, come on, man. Didn't really, come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody knows, man. No, everybody does not know because nobody that was alive when that book was written. So we know what those papers say. We do not know what King James thought. But that's where we're at right now. And it's up to people like you and I to have those conversations, to say to people, you're full of shit. It literally says this. It does not say that. It says this. It's up to us. And there is more people that because they like how it made them feel, how something else made them feel, then they go to what made them feel good and say, nah, come on, man. Their favorite terms preach. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody knows, man. Come on, man. I just don't see it. I just don't believe it. My opinion is, well, no one cares. Because there's rules here written. Read the damn rules. You can't pick and choose when to read the rules. Like you can't pick and choose when to love Jesus. You either do or you don't. You can't love Jesus today or I love Jesus, then tomorrow you don't. You can have your beliefs on what Jesus means to you. But if you love him today, then what made you not love him tomorrow? What did he do that makes you not love him tomorrow? And if you don't love him today, and now you do love him tomorrow, then why don't you love him the day after that? This is where I'm at with the sport of boxing. It's like, it's such a,
The whole society is like that, though, King.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, politics the same way.
Yeah.
You know, and politics run the society. So everything gonna fall out, you know, in a society, the way people think and all that, gonna go according to the laws. Look at Trump. Trump don't give a shit about the laws, man.
He doesn't. He doesn't. And that's the thing.
All he do is he governed by his opinion.
Yeah, he's Tank Davis.
Right, yeah.
He's Tank Davis, bro. He does what he wants to do, and his fan base will just move the goalpost to make it fit. Trump is Tank Davis, and his fan base, Tank fan base, is MAGA. They just move the goalpost to make it fit whatever he does. But whatever he does, doesn't matter. He can say one day he's not doing this, the next day he is. You guys will pick whichever one he goes with and then say, well, he said he wasn't doing it, so he's not doing it. That should tell you right there. And if he does it, you'll say, oh, well, he said he was doing it, and that should tell you right. He says both things so that he's right in both directions, and all his fan base does will go the direction that he goes and say he said this, so why are you mad? You just hate.
You brought in the Bible, my brother, and this is what's happening right now. And I'm a student. I got a degree in theology.
Yes, sir.
The Bible says we will perish because of a lack of knowledge and understanding.
That is boxing.
You can't opinions. You can have it's your opinion, but the facts. You got to know what the facts are and understand what the facts is talking about.
What verse is that?
If you don't have that, you're gonna fall off. You're gonna perish.
What verse is that? What verse is that you just gave me? Do you know?
Oh, it's in the Old Testament. It's in the Old Testament.
I want that. God. I want that. You don't got to get it right now, but make sure, remember.
Just hit Google. Just all you have to do, you can find out now if you got your phone. Just hit Google and say and say we perish because of a lack of knowledge and understanding. Put that in there, and it's gonna come up where it's found at in the Bible.
Got it.
Let me do it.
Hosea 4:6.
Got it, in the Old Testament.
Yeah. Well, that's what popped up. It's Hosea 4:6. Got it. That's what I needed. Right. I needed that one. I'm gonna, you know where my religion is at, but that doesn't mean I can't read and understand and learn others. You know what I'm saying? And
All that stuff is the same words are in
the
the
Quran.
Holy Quran.
I want that. I want
They
this.
just don't. The only difference between what's going on, they rephrase a type of different things, like what the prophets was and all that. But the only thing that they're disagreeing with is that Jesus was the Son of God.
Yeah.
They're saying he was just a prophet.
Yes.
But everything else is the same.
Greatest one. Yeah, the greatest one.
Yeah, they say he was the greatest prophet. They don't think of him in the Muslim religion as the Son of God. But all the other sayings and things that God wants us to live by, we it's the same in the Holy Quran. In the Bible they'll say God, and in the Holy Quran they say Allah. They both was one single God. Both religions believe in one single God. They don't have all these multiple gods and stuff. It's one single God, but they just, people talk different and stuff.
Yeah. I'm uploading a lot of that stuff on my other page. I just did one today, as a matter of fact, so it should be uploaded on my Speak for Myself page, because there's a lot of things in that aspect that don't make sense to me when it comes to a lot of just religion. It doesn't really make sense to me, and the things that do make sense, that's really what I flow with, because I don't believe God is in confusion, and I don't want to change this to theology or something like that, but I just don't believe he's in confusion. I believe he lives in clarity, and I'll leave that. I'll leave that for my other page. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this one up, Preach. I'm just really, really annoyed at this fight right here, and I'm glad that there is boxing.
You and me both, bro.
Yeah, boxing enthusiasts like yourself. I am hoping that enough of us do videos like this, and enough of us speak out about this, and enough of us go at this, that this fight does not happen. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we speak about it. People see this, because people watch me, right? I'm hoping we see that they watch when I do these things. They'll watch me to get the pulse of the fans, right? And they'll go certain ways in certain directions, right? So I hope that they don't. It's like, I'll tell y'all this, right? This is what Trill does. I'm about to wrap this up, and I'm gonna say this. Trill does this. Trill could pull up on me every day if he wanted to. Every day. But what he does is he'll go to all these other pages, that all these people that be hating on Devin, and he'll try to get an understanding of why they hate Devin. He don't have to go to any of these. This man's a millionaire. He don't got to do anything. He don't got to do nothing. But he's going to all these pages to try to find out why you guys hate Dev. What is your issue with Dev? What is your beef here? What is your beef? What is your beef there? What is it that you want? What is that you want? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Like, he literally does this. He's like a student of the social medias. I remember talking to him, saying, bro, why you go to these hater pages? They don't even like you. Why do you do this? And that he told me, he's like, bro, I could go to your page every day, right? Every day I can go there, and you'll break stuff down to the gnat's ass. He didn't say that terminology, but he said basically you'll break it down for people to understand, and they'll understand, right? Now, what about the others that don't understand? So I go over there trying to give these others an understanding, and I'm like, well, I can't really disagree with that. Like, he's on the big picture. The big picture is to get the best versus the best. The big picture is for people to realize that what Devin is doing is what's right for boxing. The big picture is to show that Devin is not ducking no fades. No fades, and he's not ducking no fades.
I totally agree with him, bro.
Yeah, well, that's the
remember you always told me. Yeah, I said he rejuvenating boxing. That's what Devin doing. As long as he stay in the game ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I haven't talked to him. Give me a second. Let me talk to him. I'm about to hit him
But
up.
yeah, man, you good, bro. I mean, that's all it is, bro. See, you a true you believe in truism.
Yes.
You know, you
Yeah.
stand on it, bro. You done seen a lot in your life, and you had people lie on you and all that. I've done the same thing. That's why I can relate to you, bro. I'm always come over here in the yard,
Trill Bill the King.
because I seen the same kind of stuff.
I was just talking about, you know, some stuff that I heard. I was doing a live today about some stuff that I heard about, you know, about Tank fighting Lamont. I'm not Lamont Road. Tank fighting Pitbull Cruz in the rematch. Some stuff that came across my path. And I'm out here like, I don't know. I was just talking about you, right? And I was telling everybody like, man, I could hit Bill up because you're live right now, so people can hear you, Trill. So I was like, I could hit Bill up, and we've had these conversations, right? Bill could pull up on me and talk to me every single day, like be on my live stream every day if he wanted to. But I remember having this conversation. It's like, man, because you know I get protective, bro, because I see what these people on YouTube be doing and disrespecting my brother and downing and degrading for no reason. And if you remember, you might remember this. And I'm like, bro, I hate when you go to these damn pages. Don't be going to these all these haters. And you was telling me basically in a nutshell that yes, you can come over here and I can break stuff down and people understand it. But what about everybody else type deal? Like everybody got to understand that the road that DHP is on is the best road. Everybody got to understand that the road that DHP is on, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want the best to fight the best. Everybody got to understand this. And if you only stay here, only people here get it. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it, and they don't get it. They don't get it everywhere else because a lot of people will gravitate to wherever you're at, but they gravitate to those big pages for the most, like the Boxing Voice and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, it was like I understood what you're doing. But before that, I hated it, man. I hated you going to all these people's pages because all they did was every day was disrespect you. And it's like, disrespecting for what? What did the man do to be disrespected? But after our conversation, I got it.
I like them screaming fake narratives to the top of their lungs in their house where their kids and wife can just see them act a fool. You know what I mean? I like to make them look stupid. You know what I mean? Because I know they get off the phone and their wife just be like, honey, that did not make any sense. Why don't you like this? Why don't you like that? You know, Junior likes them.
Yeah.
Listen, Junior likes them. You know, our daughter likes them. I mean, why are you making a fool of us?
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah. Hey, my boy just asked me, he said, have you ever mentioned your doorman in New York?
Oh man, my guy, man, if I mention, I love my guy, man. My doorman in New York. If you know him, that's my man. Listen, I'm telling you. And he's a big reason why Xander was gonna get it. He's actually the one that told me to go after Xander. He said, man, have you ever looked at Xander? I said, no, I ain't really looked at him. He said, go take a look at him.
Wow.
Yep.
My boy said that's his guy too. Your doorman is his guy. That's what he just told me in the comments. That's crazy.
He like family. That's like family to me. That's my guy for real.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna.
He's telling the truth. Whoever that is, he's telling the truth.
Yeah, that's my boy TD. You've met. I don't think you've met him before, as a matter of fact, but you've definitely talked to him before. I don't know if you've met TD, but you definitely talked to him. TD lives in New York right now, actually, as a matter of fact. Yeah, he lives in New York right now. Hey, but while I got you, Trail, hey man, how is it looking? Because is everything like, if you can speak, if you can't speak on it, don't speak on it.
No, you know everything is everything.
I do.
I do. Make it happen, and you look forward to announcement. So
indeed, yeah, I already know what it is. Like I know. You know what? Damn it! I was about to end this, but now that I got you, let me take some of my brother's time right quick. I did a video. I didn't drop it yet. It's gonna drop tomorrow. Where I went down the hit list for Devin, and I need you to pull up on me too. Maybe not today, Trail, because I don't know what you got going on. Not today, but I need you to pull up on me because we got to get a new hit list. Like you did some updates on it, right? But we need to update that. Maybe we could do it behind the scenes or whatever. But you definitely need a new hit list because some of those names is off. Only one I knew you added on there was Xander.
Well, Mario Barrios is off.
Yeah, and Brian is off.
And Brian Norman is off.
Yeah, so that drops it down to 8. So is there any 2 more? Then I know Xander got put on there. Is there another one? You ain't gotta say it now, but
listen, how about let the people? It's always the list of the people.
okay.
I'll do my best who the people
I'll do that.
You know what I mean?
I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll for the people and let them tell me. Then I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you get back to it. I don't know what you're doing, and I know you.
Come on, man. You know, listen, the phone don't even ring, and I answer it when you call. That's how much you're on speed dial. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just, you know what I mean. I get a thought. I say, answer the phone. Just pick the phone up. Yeah, it's about to call. You know? Man, it's best fight the best. You know what I mean? And you know the rest. You know what I mean?
Yes, my brother.
Yeah. All right, King.
All right, King. Peace, my brother. All right. So that's what we're gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna do a poll because right now the list has 9 fighters on it. The list has 9 fighters. So I'm gonna do this poll on my. I'm gonna do it on my joint right now. I'm gonna put it on my I'm gonna put it on my YouTube. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube. I'm gonna do a poll right now. All right, let me do a poll right now.
I'm gonna pull back in the yard, Doc, while you're doing that.
Okay. Okay, my brother. Salute to preach, man. Let me create this. Let me put this poll up for y'all. All right, here we go. Well, not a poll. I'm gonna put this in here. All right, let's see. Just talk to Bill Haney. Hold up. Just talk to Bill Haney. There are 9 names on the new hit list. We need 1 more. Who should it be? Post. There we go. There we go. Let me put it on Twitter. Let me put it on Twitter right quick. And then we'll circle this. Make a post. Okay. 9 names on Devin's hit list. Need 1 more. Who should it be? All right, there we go. All right, y'all. Let me wrap this up, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna cook. What's tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's Friday. We're gonna cook. I'll probably do like some. If something doesn't pop up, I'm probably gonna do like some open topics. I want to talk about Boots and Virgil Ortiz. I want to talk about just Virgil Ortiz in general. So those are some topics that I'm gonna have tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. and we can get to it, man. BFTB, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to my brother Trail Bill and DHP, man. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Peace and blessings.